quite a bit. But what does it even mean? Originality is about what you choose to do.
Alright, we are live.
A daily decision to do things in a way that only you could even conceive of.
We get to watch an ad after you've probably had to watch, well, you shouldn't have had to watch a YouTube ad. So I got Max, Blacksmith.
I think I want to buy this vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Live original.
Wait,
I'm seeing a Dockers commercial.
Yeah, I got a Shark vacuum commercial.
Oh, I got a Taco Bell commercial.
Wow, I got a Dockers commercial.
Okay.
Hey, at least they didn't change the music. Or did they?
In what, 7 days? What are you talking?
Sounds a little weird right now, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a little different.
Yeah, some of the piano keys are a little twangy.
Yeah. I think we're also not used to just hearing the music. Could be it.
Usually it's me screaming.
Yeah.
True.
Oh,
What do you think? What do you think is going to be the biggest change? Different creatures, different buildings, complete redesign, a little bit of the same.
I don't know. I'd like to see him bring actual like bandits and stuff.
Like human bandits.
Yeah.
Like we have to worry about humans and zombies.
Yeah, music sounds weird. Or maybe it's just crappy quality.
Could be. Let me jump over. I gotta grab the chat.
Oh, we live on the tube?
Yeah, we are live on the tube. We're just waiting for him to go live.
Wait.
Let me jump over. I gotta grab the chat. Oh. It's me double talking.
You're double talking.
There we go. Okay, and our chat should be up. An ad.
Yeah, quick ad. Now it's on H&R Block.
Not a YouTube ad. Don't try to click on it.
What time is this all supposed to start?
10. It's supposed to start at 10.
The cop would be my least favorite.
The cop?
Mostly because he shoots acid at you.
Right. Like most cops do.
I think the vulture.
The vulture, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't even considering animals. Yeah.
Vulture is the most annoying.
Yeah. You're on a bike, they're just as fast as you. I just hate that red-headed lady's face.
Huh?
Blue shirt. The
Yeah.
red-headed lady. I forget her name. What her name's supposed to be anyway.
Turn that down a little. Jesus Christ.
Half of
Now I can hear.
half her face is gone, or something else. She's got some sort of Phantom of the Opera thing going.
It's not the nurse, right? Not you said not the nurse?
No. She's just like a normal woman, but she comes out and she just, I don't know, I just don't like her.
Wow.
Maybe she's a little faster than all the other guys or whatever, but she just irks me with her face and her red hair and her white blue shirt and just her being there. Yeah. Her being
Tell us
there.
more about how you really feel. My gosh.
Yeah, the only thing I heard for 21 was like, I don't know if it's got canceled though, the Bandits integration. Because that, I know it got pushed back at one point, but I don't know if that's recent.
So that's definitely something they're at least working on. That will happen. If not,
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to be like more. I think originally there was always supposed to be more integration with like bandits and like not NPCs like that aren't zombies.
Gotcha.
More of a story. I know that was always a thing. I don't know. I don't know that I care that much about the story though.
Not at this point.
Yeah. I don't
Are
know.
they gonna come out with the story mode?
Yeah, I don't know. That could be interesting. I don't know. It would be cool to like walk into a town and there actually be like NPCs. You know how like there's
Walking around.
you know, the shop people, but like
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be cool if there were actual people in like towns and stuff. Like other survivors that are NPCs. Maybe they could give you missions or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I don't know if you ever played like the Darkness Falls mod, but they had like more NPCs in that.
I have not. No.
No.
I live under a rock. Limited gameplay.
Yeah.
X just comes out when it's time to play and then goes back into his hole.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'd like to see some NPC regular humans be able to be turned into zombies after getting bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, actually, almost like if you get infected, you have to take the honey or the antibiotics. Almost like if that would happen faster.
Yeah.
Or if you're cut and you're bleeding, maybe like accelerate that a little bit more, make it a little more real.
Yeah,
If that's the thing.
keep opening the window there. Oh, wait.
Go Fubar Prime.
It's waiting till he gets a few more
Enough?
thousand people watching.
Yeah, seriously. Far more than we have.
Yeah, yeah.
He had more people than we've had on a stream before he even got on the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, while we wait for him to get on, I'm gonna fill my wine glass.
Why not? So you feeling better, Max?
Yeah, much. Thanks.
Yeah, Blacksmith told me you had to leave a grounded game.
Yeah, I was a little just did not. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna physically die in real life here if I stay.
Oh Jesus, that's awful. Came on quick.
Yeah, just all of a sudden just like hit me, and I was like, yeah, I think I need to get off.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. The joys of migraines.
Oh, that's what it was, a migraine? He said you get migraines. He didn't know that's what you had, or at least he didn't know at the time.
Oh yeah, and usually not at night, not especially not playing a game, but all of a sudden it was like, just excruciating pain, nauseous.
Yeah.
You know, just not what you want when you're playing a fun game with your friends.
No, definitely not.
You're basically a buzzkill. Hey, who wants to go on a mission? Not me. I want to sit in the house and make stuff.
Yeah.
You know. The last time we played, you know, Blacksmith did a great job at tending to the house. You know, we were low on food, and you know he went right out there and he caught all those tadpoles and filled up all the fridges. I mean, he's like really good at like housekeeping, and apparently on 7 days screaming. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
True.
yeah, but
I have
actually in 7 days, weren't you the cook? Vile, you were the farmer. Blacksmith, I think you were the cook, and I
Yep.
just wasted ammo.
exactly.
You did
Yeah.
so much ammo.
See what we
Welcome
see on-
everybody.
Here we
Yep,
go.
we're
to
on.
our
We're good.
first
Starting finally.
821 Dev stream. I'm joined tonight. Rick and Joel are with me, the two co-founders of TFP. We're going to be talking about just everything A21. So, and I'll actually go ahead and let Rick kind of take over at the moment.
Wait, one second. We're for a technical question here before we get into it. How am I not seeing?
You're not
do
seeing
I
the
have to-
stream.
Everyone has
seeing your
streaming
screen
problems.
and
See,
you
it's not just us.
on the other screen.
Okay, here. We'll try one thing real quick. Okay, so everybody keep in mind, we're trying out that guest star feature.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever used it. So this seemed to be the best way to get both Ricky and Joel on the screen.
I feel like you would have
so that we
tested
could-
that
we
first.
could all be here, all talk.
It's hard to
we
test
didn't
anything
really,
until you're
find
live,
out
though.
very much beforehand.
You could do a
So,
live
not
thing
as
3
much,
minutes before you
pre-planning
went
on it.
live.
So let's just see what
Yeah, it's-
happens
maybe, yeah.
live.
Oh, wait.
They should have a test bed. Like YouTube should have a test bed. Well, they're on
Oh,
Twitch.
absolutely.
How come
Twitch
it's
should
not
have a test bed, like a
What
run
about
live
that?
stream, but it's not actually live. Secret live.
Okay, guys, and I don't think you're gonna be able to see it.
Hey,
Here,
are
I'll,
Joel and Richard
there we go.
related?
That was me trying to share OBS with you.
Oh, I see that.
They must be.
Best brothers? No.
Yeah.
Because if you share it,
Yes.
you won't be able to see it. It's like, what am I talking about here?
They just
Just
happen to
go
look
ahead and
alike
talk. They can
There,
hear you.
there it works.
and have the same
Yay.
name,
I can see. I can,
and both be co-founders.
I can, in Twitch.
You know, everyone
Just-
does
just go
headphones
talk.
totally differently. We got
Yeah.
earbuds, we got cans, and we got that guy
Yes,
definitely has a hanging
yes.
microphone in front of him.
Somebody will send you a link
Yeah.
in Discord.
I
So
sent it to
anyway,
you.
hey, let's get into it real quick.
Yeah. Let's
Wow,
do
we got
that.
a lot of people in here tonight. So, hey folks, if you joined, it's because we're going to be talking about Alpha 21 and maybe some secret special news somewhere in the middle, potentially. I like your hat, Lathan. I can see
Oh.
your hat now.
Thank you.
And so if I'm, well, yeah, I guess I don't need to.
Yeah, that one
introduce
actually
myself.
looks kind of like me without
Pronounce
the
our
beard.
last name. I'm Richard Hunick, and we have Lathan Meadows.
I don't know why
with
my
the
last
hat.
name wasn't put on there.
And-
Yeah.
And yeah, you don't have a last name. It's just Lathan.
It's like Cher.
Lathan-
I'm just Lathan.
Lathan Hardware is his last name. For those of you know that, and we have Joel Mad Mole Hunick in the house here.
Everybody?
So, but before we get into 20,
Oh,
we've been
buffering.
told by other people that we need to talk about A20.7, which is going to be released soon, Thursday or early next week, and it makes A20 compatible with A21, so you don't, when you fire up 21, you won't get like a null ref, I think it is.
Yes.
Hopefully I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
moderators.
Hold on. Just to keep this one thing in mind, we have been doing a closed test of the Twitch extension with 20.7.
Stick that up
This
there.
is not the same thing. This is just a incremental build that's going to fix a bug that is coming to Alpha 20. Well, it comes in whenever you go from Alpha 21 to Alpha 20 back and forth. So during experimental. Anyway, keep going.
Anyway, so let's high level 21. We always say this, but it's absolutely true. Once again, this is the biggest build with the most content and the most quality of life, the most focus on performance, more art than any update to date because of the size of our
Sweet.
team. And
Oh yeah, I
effort
heard
going
they got
on.
new buildings and stuff.
Kudos to the entire
lot of
team
new
for
buildings.
their effort. We've been working on this for 15 months.
That's cool.
Team's bigger than ever, and we're quite proud of where it's going. There's a huge new crafting system Joel's going to be talking about. RWG that's better than ever. It's just too much to talk about. So I'm going to turn it over to Joel, who's going to be filling you in on it and all the environment art.
Yeah, I'm
into
having
this build.
major technical.
No, you're fine because I
My
said I was
window
going
is
to pull up the
pulsing
game.
in and out, and
We're not
it's
gonna be able
like
to see it.
strobe light in my
How's
face.
his hand
So
doing?
I
Oh,
haven't
they're
seen
talking
your-
about it, but
you
we're
know,
never
please
gonna
don't.
see it.
So,
Wow, this was a
can't
great
see your
stream. Thanks for
screen
joining us,
'cause
everyone.
Oh, well, let's send him a link.
No,
I'm in it, but it's like, okay, I can tab out and see it, but I won't have any notes at that point. I'll just have to wing it. That's fine. Anyway,
So Lathan, well, hold on. Lathan's going to fire up a level here.
yes. But just keep talking and I'll get it going. Yeah.
So
hold on. You got Rick. You're gonna have to.
okay,
keep
so
them
I'll
pretty
fill
well,
in
I
here.
guess,
So the environment art team has been very busy. Our entire team with additional outsourcing muscle coming from Decagon. Some of you saw some of those props, and they delivered around 300 new high definition props or redone props
300,
from
Jesus.
Alpha 20, and the level team has and the scripting guys have been busy kind of propagating that and replacing the old props, deprecating the old props, cleaning out the old stuff, so that we have the game's more beautiful than ever and more immersive as a result. And Lathan is going to be there's just there's ramp kits, wall kits, trader locations have been overhauled, military props, biohazard props, nature, doors, signs, industrial props, commercial props, church, medical, construction, furniture, lighting, static vehicle props, wall art, vending machines, brand new workstations that look amazing. Some of you might have seen those on Twitter already. New land claim looks great. End of POI hero reward loot containers. Writable storage boxes might be coming that are overhauled and new that look really cool for sort of the progression of wood, iron, to
revamped
steel.
player storage.
Yeah, we're hoping
did we
that
say
makes
we
it
wanted
in.
to go to Trader Rect? Is that who you wanted to see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So
Sorry,
he's
keep
gonna
going, and I'm gonna click over. Just a sec.
So we cannot underscore enough how big of an art delivery this was. Kudos to the entire 7 Days art team, Justin Hung, Noe, Joey, Keanu. Am I missing some of the environment artists there?
Hope not.
the character artists have been busy too, but they're on some other stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna click over now so that
If
they
I
can
missed
see.
it, I missed the environment art guy, then apologies there. Oh, Young Hao. How can I forget him? He's and then Decagon. It's just been so this is a new trader rec that has a chain link fence. I think is new from this build.
On all new surrounding walls too. We
Yeah,
got
that
the
guy's new chain link fence.
Barricades. And,
Yeah, look at that concertina wire at the top.
yeah.
Ooh, a
yeah,
helipad. Cool.
Trader compounds have a new models to surround it. Look like they're made out of junk. They're pretty fantastic.
Yeah, new junk.
So they're bigger. As you can see, there's a teleport, or I mean a helipad that has an Alpha 22 kind of feature involved with it. We won't talk about too much tonight.
Alpha 22, helicopters incoming.
Lots of new
All right.
signage.
Didn't know.
Bigger compounds. It feels more aligned with the RPG that 7 Days to Die is.
Definitely looks like less
We've also,
anti-aliasing.
Improve the
Better
trader
resolutions.
inventory,
Cool
so
screen door.
They're more specialized.
Yeah. Well, they did in 20. They
That's right.
upgraded the graphics
Do
a
we
lot.
want to talk about that while we're here?
Remember
That's
the
coming up a
shelving
little
looks
bit later.
different.
Yeah, I think we're going. I don't want to.
Same NPC.
Could mention it. So, like look at that sign behind Rec there. He's got.
He's definitely
beer bottles,
higher.
He's got a.
Does he really need a cash register? Come on.
Sign with a girl on it.
Horseshoes,
Keep his bottle caps
Custom signs. Hey,
there's
look around
seed
behind.
bags, and you can harvest those and get various seeds too. They're pretty cool.
You see some of the new lighting and signs.
Yeah.
It's we dived into the background of what Trader Rec, what his compound is, what his personality is, and wanted to make the location befitting of who he is and what he.
So he's an all-new
specializes in.
trader.
So
You can see that he's a
Trader
guy who
wrecked.
likes farming and he likes alcohol, and
wrecked in effect.
he's sassy, as always.
He's sassy.
Sassy. I think it's worse than sassy. He's an asshole.
Oh, great, another asshole trader.
Yeah, I know. Thought we had Trader Joe
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Does everybody feel like Trader Red is only sassy? Is that...
You know, I think Trader Rect, I've always thought it was my alter ego. If I could be myself and around everybody, that's what I would be. But I'm a lot nicer than that, you know, though, usually.
He's kind of inspired from my old boss.
Sparky, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, we used to tell stories about Sparky.
A real life character. It's just like that guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Only Rex language is cleaner, I think.
He's a lot nicer.
So keep that in mind, everybody.
So look at, there's a tractor behind you over there. That's
yeah, new
Yeah.
tractor
Can you drive it?
Oh,
model.
that's right, yeah.
go back, look at that, look at that. So the
Yeah.
farms, there's a propane tank next to it.
No, you can't drive the tractors before
Dang
anybody
it.
asks.
Yeah, we already
you know,
knew.
the green
Didn't even
acre
have to
patch is
ask.
coming in Alpha 27. So we'll,
Drivable
But,
tractor. in Alpha 27.
along
You
with
knew
know,
that was
tameable-
coming.
along with tameable cows and a chocolate milk recipe.
They believe you when you say this stuff. I mean, the chocolate milk recipe probably is real, but the rest of it's bullshit.
The trick will be to go gold before Alpha 27, so they can't hold us to us.
Yeah. So the hay bales there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you know, it's just a ton of art. We got a lot of POIs to talk about
nice
too.
workbench.
Yeah, it looks
Those
different.
look
I like the
familiar.
forge.
Yeah.
Workbench is
Yeah,
Definitely
looks
more
really
Marky,
like
hello.
Beauty,
How you doing?
Forge.
Yeah.
There's the destroyed versions and the
That's-
pristine
yeah,
versions
the-
look slightly different.
Yep. The player version will look
Uh-oh.
different. Be
Marky
awesome.
Mark.
We'll talk about that
Oh,
part
yeah.
later too.
Oh,
Man, we're all
yeah.
sorts of spoilers on this one.
So there's too much art to show off in one sitting, and we're going to have
Is that
enough
a
depth
radio?
stream with the artists, and we don't want to show
Yeah.
everything. But as you can see, you know, at a high level, that you know we've taken a lot of care to try to make the traders put enough attention to, because as much time as you spend there in trader progression and sales progression and a lot of other stuff we'll be talking about tonight.
Yeah. Everybody, just one quick note. We're going to be answering questions at the end. So spamming the questions right now is we're not going to be able to answer. We're trying to,
So,
Save it for later.
yeah. Don't worry, we're going to have a
So,
ton for you.
okay, so now let's get into load up the level editor and you know all the doors have been redone, and I'll let Joel talk about those a little bit. And
Oh, I don't think they knew the menu was different.
yeah, there's a new menu that's been a little nicer.
Yeah. So all the doors in the game have, you know, I got a facelift, and we put new ones in, and we even have double doors now. And then
Double
you know,
doors.
what
Nice.
I'm really excited about is as the doors take damage, you know,
Walk in like it's a
hole
salon.
emerges. It gets bigger
Seriously.
and bigger.
Whoa.
Is this where you
And
wanted me?
You can
Yeah.
shoot zombies through the holes.
Oh, nice.
And they can, you know, enemies could shoot you through the
move this over
holes,
here.
et cetera, et cetera.
The-
So you
the
can
holes
even
are-
melee through the hole.
Wait,
Guys,
guys,
you
do
Hey,
you
don't
want me
want
to-
Lou. What's up?
Hold on. Do you want me to play test so that they can see everything
you
in
don't
action?
you
or-
don't have to play test. Just kind of just
El
give them a
Loco.
quick overview of how many doors we
Is
have.
that what
and
that
styles
says?
of
Oh, it's
doors.
El Loco? Sorry.
Big broad stores with
Text is really
switches and,
small from
you know,
down
there's,
here. El Loco.
Prison doors, new
commercial doors.
Damn, look at all
there's,
those
multiple
doors.
colors and tint.
monster
Yeah.
closet doors.
Jesus.
that are
Looking at
way
monsters
better.
coming out of
There's
all the doors.
wardrobes that
Yeah,
open
those are
up.
great.
I
Yeah,
like
it's just
double
great.
doors
I like
though.
the
You
overhead
remember
doors
how many
myself.
times we got stuck indoors?
For like
Yeah.
Over here.
Because
you could put all your loot in
None of
there
us
and
can
then put
figure
it
out
in
how to
the
go
garage
in one at a
door.
time.
They're
No,
kind of
me-
small,
me
like
first,
different
me, me,
sizes,
me.
but those are super
Ah,
cool.
garage
Going
door,
around,
Garage doors.
Yeah, and there's shutters, I think.
These like 3 garage doors look the
Yeah,
same.
there's a
Those
world
Those
that
garage
does
doors
not
with
have
windows?
doors.
That is
Garage
interactive.
door.
And
You can
opens
shoot
up
through the
doors.
windows?
Has room for a flute.
Probably not.
These are my favorite.
Well, they said you could shoot through the holes in the doors. I would
Awesome.
assume.
A lot of those have been
yeah,
wired
I
with,
mean,
I hope.
big
I guess I could hope.
oversized
Cross
sort
my
of,
fingers.
electric
We'll
I've
see.
been wanting
behind
them
them,
to
so
shoot
when
through
you-
goddamn doors or like
you can open
holes
them up to
forever.
access areas of levels, or open them up to get out of a level. A lot of the levels have sort of a hey, I played this location. Now I want to get out, and I don't have to chop my way through. And there's
Yeah.
a handy exit in a lot of them.
Yeah.
So the destruction, the hole's kind of designed to kind of be in an area where you can see the zombie face, and he can see you, and they can melee through it. You can melee through it. You can shoot through it.
Elevators. Yeah, those are amazing.
And
Punch a hole through one, Lathan, so they can kind of see the destruction.
Why don't I get something? Just
Cheat yourself. No, that's going to take too long. Fire axe, it should be.
Thanks, El Loco.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the big Poly 5 steel ones you can get top in. There you go.
So if there was a zombie over there, we could hit it through there.
Right. So you have to target the intact pieces to finish chopping the door down.
Yeah, you might have like gone 2 stages with that last hit on that one.
Yeah, you missed a couple stages because you did so much
There's
damage.
a little bit smaller hole that's towards the top, generally.
Yeah, but mind that hole. Or
yeah.
a bigger hole.
So,
Oh,
hey,
sweet.
everybody's as you can see, doors are important. There's 1,000 doors in this game, and
Jeez.
or whatever, 600 locations that some of them have, skyscrapers with all kinds of doors. And
well, with double doors, you can now build a
double single door
shaped base. So I used to build a 7x7 always, so my door could be centered. Well, now you can do an 8x8 or whatever, or 10x10, and have a centered door, double door in it.
And the guys have been propagating all the new art into the locations, and then taking locations that sort of had an alpha 18, alpha 19 quality, and redoing those, and etc. So that's a good segue into our next topic, locations. Well, Lathan, if you load up Nava's game, I want to.
Okay.
So we don't want to steal everybody's thunder here, but the level designers have been super busy. There's
Which you think? Oh, is that the Screamer?
100 brand new POIs.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
almost
she's
they changed
awful.
her up.
POI in the game has been with character.
Little tips and tricks,
new
a little bit more.
New shapes. I mean, there's a ton of new shapes too. So there's new kind of like architectural shapes along with all these new art props.
Or at least all the menus and stuff look the same. They didn't like radically change it.
So
Yeah,
Nathan, you
I
wanna
don't
go
think they'll
to
radically
Resident
change
01,
anything.
I guess it is. So I don't know if you can find
Yeah.
that area.
Okay.
So with all this POIs, there's a bunch of like notable tier 5s that that have been updated or new. And we're gonna show you here like
Yeah,
this is
Screamer's.
the
Oh,
prison,
I don't know.
this
Screamer's
is
great
5.
when you're ready for it.
It's a very
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
Not fun
for
when you're not
You
prepared.
better be leveled up. You better have
Most
be
of the
armed
time.
to the teeth, and maybe even have your friend with you when you play it.
All POIs have a name
Yeah,
now.
yeah, load
so
up
when
on
you get
bullets.
close to
Look at
them, it's gonna tell you
Yeah.
Go with it.
Yeah.
Just a gun.
That was gain corrections.
Those
So
dev tools.
let's talk about that really quick. What he just said here. So you're navigating corrections. You can see that the red skulls on the top right represent tier 5.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The orange skulls represent the biome difficulty, which modifies all POIs. And those, if you composite those together, add those together, sum those, you get what we've been referring to as aggregate difficulty. So that POI would be your game stage, tier 5 with
There goes his head.
modifications to the game stage based on the biome you're in. So if you encountered a house, the same location in 2 biomes, the biome would amp up one of them.
I thought it was already like that. I thought winter
Yeah.
biome was
So
already
there's
more
like a
difficult
garage
than
door or something to go in
grass.
there, and I don't know if you want to do a quick kind of
Oh, I thought they did that in
Yeah,
Alpha
some of it.
20, where the
A little
biomes
bit of this-
changed
of
with
this without spoiling too much of everybody's
Hey.
thunder.
Apparently, this does it more.
Which way do I
Oh.
go in?
Oh
It's-
boy.
Yeah,
I think
more
it's-
more
I think it's the
drastic, I
front,
guess.
Or you could
Yeah.
clip no clip and
Oh, he's going through.
man, it's not the front.
Okay. Oh man, I found a way in. It's magical, everybody.
Or is he talking
So it's a
difficulty
big
and not
compound,
Oh, would that be fun just to see one of those in this?
reference has been
You like climb over the
discussed
wall and
by Aerith,
yeah, it's
There's
not
a
gonna do well
cougar
with that.
in the prison.
our lead level designer.
She's. I hate her. That's my worst.
Oh, her
Did he
really?
kill the cougar, or is the cougar
Yeah.
about to eat him?
It's a compelling expression.
Cougar's still alive.
So you can see it supports.
He's
I'm
shut-
moving.
he's-
I'm moving my
power
mouse
there,
like I'm
I
trying to
believe.
move.
Like
it
I'm
around.
trying to like look around. Yeah.
Um,
You're gonna die.
It's one of the generators.
Quick, Somebody get his back.
So we don't want to show them all off. There's going to be a level design.
Party girl.
Probably the guys dive into
Oh,
a few
right in the face.
locations
Yeah.
that they created, and
Yeah.
but there's with the tools and the evolution of the art, this is just guys are
Yeah, Cougar's still alive.
with it than ever.
Yep.
Man, the handgun was really weak.
All the new art and lighting, rendering, everything just
It's
looks
level 3.
way better.
Crap.
Like the old POIs that you've done before, you'll see them. The veterans will see those and go, "Oh wow, this looks totally."
Especially
different."
that's like
So
the
there's,
9mm, not the Desert Eagle.
You know, there's semi trucks. There's
Yeah,
the
close the gate, good.
trailer beds
Yeah.
that the guys have enough locations to. We're playing it kind of backwards here, no clip in this, but because of the switch on the inside to open that. Go through that
Ooh.
door or clip through that garage door real quick.
Oh,
I think
nice.
it's probably one of those switches.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, open it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I got it. I was being attacked.
Look at all the guys. I mean, that's
Normally
a
you'd be
lot of.
playing through-
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Wow,
enemies.
that's a lot of guys
Nice.
in the prison.
Holy
Jesus,
jeez.
look at this.
Oh,
And
wow.
the
Holy
whole
crap.
hallway.
That's like a horde
See
night.
how,
Yeah.
I want to play
Yeah,
on those
close that
settings.
door.
Yeah, you're playing backwards kind of. So
Yeah, their
Little
guys
bit.
aren't triggering soon
this
enough.
is, you know, we don't really
Damn.
have a formal name for a raid POI. You know, this is one of that build.
Oh, like
Yeah,
forming a
you're gonna need
conga
more
line.
bullets.
Go,
Yeah, lock
go
yourself
inside.
in a-
Yeah, go right inside a jail cell.
So,
Go upstairs. Right upstairs.
I feel like whoever is playing this right now did a lot more designing the game than playing it because they're not doing so well.
Bob,
Holy crap!
Okay.
Jesus.
graphic.
Yeah, run through that opening. There you go. Saw that one.
Run,
Oh
run.
no!
The
29.
army.
Jeepers
Holy!
Christ.
There's like 100 people in there so far.
You're getting hammered.
I am.
That's why you shouldn't no clip.
Well,
My
that's
God.
what happens, everybody.
Oh, look at all the guys to the
So,
right. They just
Okay,
passed.
So,
Done a lot of new graphic design, and there's new items such as food labels, calendars, wall art,
wait, where am I going again?
tractor
Sorry.
logo.
You're going to Trader Bob.
Yeah,
you
go
can
to Trader
teleport over
Bob.
there.
Yeah, he's done way too much time
Uh,
coding, not enough time
Trader
playing his
flags
own
will
game.
be done, White River
Yeah.
flag, liquor packaging, magazines.
Trader Bob.
There's all kinds of details. Like we redid vending machines. And,
So does that mean we're
Brian
doing
made
7
every
Days to Die
packaging
starting over?
high resolution? And you know, we probably won't be able to read
Yeah,
it in
definitely.
the game, but
I
it's
think
like
we have to.
so cool because
Are we
you
gonna
can
do
read
it
that text.
After we
It's just all
finish
this new
Sons of the
lore and
Forest,
details
or
that are just
during?
jam-packed into
So
the-
you notice each trader has
Um,
signage. Like, look at his.
I don't know.
If we can
We'll
find
see,
the
we'll
time.
see how. Yeah, we'll see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Take a good look at the sign. He was made.
We
from
could-
parts
we could
and
do both.
pieces.
As long as we
Like
got
the
time to
couple
play
stuff
both.
he had
Right,
Yeah,
double
sure.
dip,
laying
dabble.
around the
You know?
shop, those are
Double
all
Yeah, because I
car
can
parts
change the
and
editing on
animal parts
just do
that we
Suns
used to
once
put the
and
sign
7
together.
days
So
once
This
a
is,
week.
I believe this
Cool,
is.
cool.
I wouldn't be against that.
Location made by Brad Jacobs, and it pays homage to what he specializes in. He's a mechanic, and if you want to get into vehicles and
friendly.
mechanical stuff, this is your trader. To
Oh,
go
so the
see.
traders are kind of more
And,
specialized.
you can see a lot of
Yeah.
signs and
Oh,
other
that's cool.
details that have gone
Yeah.
in.
hubcaps hanging there. Lots of little signs.
You're gonna stream 7
details.
days El Loco?
We just didn't have this level of detail before this alpha. It's just
And you close the
incredible.
jail door.
So
Yeah.
busy and lived in and realistic that it's just very immersive.
If you go into the garage over there to the right, your other right.
Right, the other right.
Okay,
Keep going.
okay,
other
calm
right.
down, calm
It's
down.
like directing
Giants
me.
and
Yeah,
at
that
the
is just
vending
incredible.
machine.
I love the vending machines.
So they've got
You're right.
parts
You're
to
up-
some
you're on the
vehicles
right.
that you could get later.
Yeah,
These aren't vehicles you'll be able to loot necessarily, but it's a preview of, hey, if I keep playing the game, I might be able to get those vehicles, and it's it's the environmental storytelling. It's the SUV, a mini bike, and a chopper that you can get later in the game. Bike, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we have as quest rewards now.
Yep.
Okay.
That is. So why don't you take a? I don't know if you can do that. No, you can't do that. Can you give yourself a quest to level up here, if
Sure.
or can you play it? You might have to play it from the editor.
No, I can. Or,
Like
okay.
like to do an infestation quest in a particular site. Can you give yourself that?
No, not really. That's
Okay.
not as.
You can either play it. Well, just give yourself enough experience to just show what what it is, and we can talk a little bit about a new quest type that we're very excited
Yeah,
about.
El Loco. I have to agree. 7 days over Suns. Yeah, there's more to do in 7 days,
Yeah.
but Suns is just released. Like, it's still in alpha, so it's not even due out for another
Look at all
8
those.
months or something. Like, really,
Yeah.
it's you can play it,
Spoilers on all
but
the
there's a lot
rewards.
missing.
Yeah.
It's far
But
out.
yeah, I
Maybe
totally-
starting hang
I
gliding.
totally agree. 7 days is
So
way.
we have a new test.
There's way more to
a
play
new
with.
Quest type called Infested, and it's basically it takes all the POIs. A tier 1, for example. would
We're
a
gonna be
tier
out of
2
missions
if
in
it's
Suns
infested
pretty soon.
because It has, well.
I gotta find a goddamn shovel.
It multiplies.
Oh,
damage
we did.
now,
We're
and
waiting
it's-
for you for that one.
and you
Ah,
can
son
tweak
of a-
that per
You're not-
tier.
you're
We
not-
want it to be
No, no,
2x
we're waiting
or
for you for it.
1.5x, but it's
Oh,
somewhere
okay.
around
We
2x.
built a base. We haven't done
And,
the episode yet. It's not
got
up
it.
yet, but
They're-
we built
they're
a base
harder, and
outside
it's
of where
much
it
harder,
where it
and
is.
they're a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
And
uh,
we're waiting
we
for you
like
to
this
join
quest type,
again. Every
there's a
time
bigger
you go away,
reward,
we just build a
and a
base.
special loot box associated with them
Story of my life.
when you do them. And we have support for tier 1 through 1's become 2, 2's becomes 3, etc. So 2
Yeah.
through tier 6 support.
Yeah, the video is this
The new
week.
tier
It's
6, yeah, you heard it. So tier
Yeah,
5.
we have tier 6s now, everybody.
So when
What is it? The
the
Golden
level
Armor
runners put in
episode's
the
up
additional
Sunday.
spawns and the tags.
And
to support
Thursday
this,
is-
tier, each one
it's
levels up to
Thursday.
a new tier.
Oh,
basically,
the
based
grappling
on
gun,
enemy
the
counts.
rope gun.
And,
Nice.
so we're really excited about this quest type. It's a ton of fun for those of you who want more challenge.
Better gun handling mechanics, at least.
Well,
on
it
par with
lags.
Arma
Yeah,
3.
we've done a lot of optimization.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that pretty soon. So
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about 7
Do you
days,
wanna
right,
review the
Harold?
quest,
Harold?
or do we wanna...
why don't you go to
yeah.
Survivor
The gun
Site,
the gun handle is
03,
definitely a
like
little
in the
simple.
level editor, and just play that. You can see what a small tier 1 looks like on Infestation. Or if you want to do another one, part of one, you know.
Lathan wants to do a tier 6 with
Uh,
level
We
1.
don't have that much time.
A tier 6.
Take
Jesus.
take all the time
mean,
you
I'll
want.
do it if-
5 seconds. It won't take long at all.
If you give, let me use the dev pistol, and I'll
Yeah,
I'll run
the
through
one
there
kill dead pistol.
in no time.
Yeah, there's a lot of zombies.
Yeah,
that are
just
fun.
go
They're,
poof.
they're
Yeah.
very difficult. So if you guys want a challenge, you'll be pleased.
We've all used it in creative mode.
Survivor Site 06, you said? Or 05?
Yeah. Oh no, wait. 03.
03.
03. 2 up.
Yep. No, I got it.
Up,
This guy
here.
must have
Guys,
taken some
calm down,
notes,
calm down.
like
Y'all
knows
have a
where to
delay
go.
whenever you see it. So.
Yeah, right.
We are not
Following
that
the script.
organized. We'd be like, where do you go? I don't know. What do we do?
All right. 30 minutes later. All right, I found it.
Get a pistol. I think I'll just use a pistol.
There you go. So this is bear in mind this is a normal tier 1 that when presented to you as an infested will be listed as a tier 2, and because it has
It's a lot of
double the enemy count.
stuff.
Double
if
the
you're-
enemy count.
We'll get into biome difficulty, which we talked about some, which
Oh, so that's the
it
difference. The
multiplies
bio
game
difficulty.
stage on top
They
of that,
did the
progressively based on the biomes.
in the previous it wasn't really the difficulty. I mean, there's a slight increase, but it was mostly
So
for
this is a
what
simple
loot you
survivor
get.
site that's been overhauled.
So, like,
Alan did the
Different
work.
biomes give you different
Oh
qualities
yeah, we have new tent kits.
because
which
they
are
have a
incredible
game
looking.
stage like
See
multiplier.
A little bit of here.
But now it's
So you can
Now
see
it's for
that
difficulty,
the,
too.
the tier 1 it's listed as a tier 1, but
stupid birds.
yeah, this
They're the worst.
yeah that already feels way worse than a tier 1. It's a tier 2 because it's infestation, and so yeah, you see there's more enemies. And there's a special loot crate.
Yeah,
They're everywhere. Yeah. Ah.
Loot crates per tier now. That
Is that
on the
music
end.
in game? Do you hear that?
It is.
Yeah.
That's definitely different, right?
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
You can see the sim
Yeah.
environment art there.
I dig it.
Ooh, his arm fell off.
There's new tent sets
That's
that
normal.
are really great.
Is it?
To make
Yeah,
realistic
no.
sort of
Is it? I don't know. I don't know.
army camps and
No,
In
sure.
Sun's the forest it is, but
You
I
know.
don't remember seeing an arm falling off.
basically.
No,
kinda
they
like the
certain
Zen
zombies.
style.
They had certain zombies before. They were trying to implement it for
roadside,
all,
uh,
but I don't know if they ever
quarantine
did.
zones, etc.
Yeah.
But they had like Steve, I think, was the first that
Okay.
you could dismember. I
Got
think
it.
And so that
Steve's the
Good old
skinny
There's a lot
zombie.
more
Steve.
zombies, everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
He's
an
the skinny
example
one.
of a tier 1 been
He's,
converted
well, his head
to
definitely
this
like
infestation
explodes too.
percent,
Yeah.
So
Right. Yeah.
this quest type
Yeah,
sort of
but there
broadens
were
the
only
game
certain
and
ones you
gives
could
us more
dismember.
mileage and,
They
it's
said they
quite
hadn't
fun.
like
I'm gonna
gotten
get
it to
crazy
everyone
in the higher
because they
tiers.
probably need a
Yeah.
Hey,
individual
I like
model
everybody,
for
is
each
the
one.
is the game volume too loud? I see some of y'all saying it. It's quite loud. Okay.
Well, turn your
Yeah,
volumes
turn it
down.
a little.
It's fine. Fine by me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys heard we're giving away keys. I don't know if any have gone out, but
No, they've been dropping keys in chat.
Yeah. okay,
Over and over
I didn't
again.
see them.
Say code incoming. So yeah, if you want a
Alright.
free key, everybody just keep
Keep an
watching
eye.
chat. They're just gonna drop them in chat, and you gotta go redeem them. That's
I'm not even
So,
attempting that. You know how fast you'd have to be?
Next up,
Yeah.
we want to show kind of an in-progress game. If you got a save game, if not, we'll just have.
And it's
to
just
talk about
it's a
the
key
menu
for
in
like a
it.
pre-release beta.
So Joel's gonna be talking to you about something we spent.
I'll just
considerable
play it when it
time
comes out. It won't be that long.
Debating how the best approach is, and
Where to
we're gonna
redeem.
credit Joel and
If you
Alan
don't know where to redeem,
for-
you're
for
not
the
going to be
work,
fast
but
enough.
There's a new system of that
Yeah.
crafting that is kind of goes in parity with looting stage and sales stage, etc. That and gives you a lot of fun looting and a much improved way to craft and craft better items with a.
What game engine is
progression that
this?
Makes sense.
I mean, I did the code for it too. I mean, just
Is 7
Oh, you
days
did.
in?
I'm sorry.
Unity?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Unity?
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess the hard part for
Marky
us was
was
like
asking.
debating how to go about doing a crafting system that
Oh,
scales
Mark,
game with
They use
loot
Unity.
stage, sales stage, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
So we wanted to try to pair that with natural progression. as
No,
much as
you're right.
possible.
Yep,
So
Harold
what we
knows.
did was,
Yep.
He's got it.
we come up
Harold's
with
got it.
skill magazines.
Which
So-
Unity's-
So the new way
I don't
of
know.
progressing
I've
is
used
skill
Unity. It's
magazines. It unlocks better recipes.
pretty good.
for
It gets a
higher
lot of
quality
shit though, because it's
crafting
not as
when
good
you
as
read them.
Unreal 5.
There will now be different tools available.
Nothing's ever as
Each
good as
gives
Unreal.
progression a greater sense of purpose. So basically, what we did was we created these magazines, and
Or at least nothing ever looks as
they're
pretty.
all over in loot. You know, mailboxes.
Though I found Unity to be a lot
desks,
easier to use.
they're pretty much all over the place, and you need to read quite a few of them to reach the maximum skill. And these magazines will dictate your crafting skill, which
That's
is
a lot of skills.
right here, and it's got all of them listed. And
you
another
could see in Lathan, go back to harvesting you were at there.
yeah, I just read a bunch of magazines. I opened up a
75?
bunch.
Oh,
Click on
they
harvesting
really-
there. So
yeah.
reading tools digest. So this
Jesus.
is
It's per
magazine
level,
tools
like
digest,
per
you can see
item.
there That if the more of those you read, the more you
I
get.
kinda heard
advanced.
about this.
You
It's like a traditional
progress
RPG.
through, the
Like
advancement
Ark.
from
Mm.
make crafting
Got it.
brownstone axes to bluestone axes to eventually pickaxes to steel pickaxes to an auger. It looks like.
Yeah, the old system, you would just pick a perk and you'd be crafting that quality on every tier, and you were basically
Yeah, I didn't
skipping.
love that.
Nobody ever crafted a brown pickaxe because you'd already be to blue, but by the time you found the ingredients to craft your first regular pickaxe. So what this does is it puts the player through the whole progression. So you're crafting brown iron pickaxes and all the way up, and then and then you might craft a green one, then your best one, then you're on to the steel ones, and you go through all the tiers on those. You don't have to craft every one, but I've never crafted as many different items as I ever have in this alpha.
The neat part is like if Lathan, if you could read the enough books to get yourself to unlock iron tools, and you could go back into crafting one, you could show them that you can kind of toggle back and forth through the quality that you want to craft after you've unlocked it.
Right, that was always the limiting
Oh,
factor.
so you
could
don't
only
have
craft
to.
the best
Oh, that's
one.
good.
We've now got a toggle in there
Yeah, let's
where
do this one.
you can
So
select whatever quality you want and craft something, maybe not the best one. Like, oh, I've only got enough parts. My buddy needs a tool. I'm going to give him.
Go to crafting an iron pickaxe, for example, and give yourself the materials to do so. Now that you've unlocked that.
okay.
What do you need? Iron ingots and wood or something? I can't remember.
Iron.
pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, here, let's track it.
Wasn't that what we did in Arc? We just kept
oh,
using
yeah, that's
stone
right.
Show
tools
the recipe tracker.
So there you
we
go.
gotta
for like
do a
ever.
Recipe tracker system.
'Cause they were
You
faster.
Yeah,
click
it was
back,
just like I could
and it shows
repair
you
it
all the
on the go,
ingredients,
like in
and
a
as you
second.
add them, they turn green.
Do you think there's any
So
more
it's
books to
very
learn
handy
new
for finding
stuff
all
or
the
new
materials
skills?
you need.
Quality of life brought to you by Lathan's Heart.
I'd imagine there has to be
Exactly.
if they're
Yeah.
dividing up
So
things
you know
like
he's got all
per
the
item.
ingredients, they're all green.
Yeah, the length of it. Yeah.
He can craft it and then just remove it from his tracking once he's done with it.
Yep. Actually, a
There you
better
go.
example for what you wanted to show, I think, might be the stone axe because I can do the different
Yeah.
tiers now.
Exactly.
Oh, look at
Well,
that.
showing that you don't have enough
Ah.
to do certain
Ah, look at-
quality, you kind of toggle through the amount of ingredients.
Interesting.
You can kind of say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have enough ingredients to do that, but I could do the one that's."
So you're not just
level
going
down
like
from that.
level
Right.
5
Yeah.
across the
So
board.
if you're not stuck
Right.
waiting for parts, you can craft something now with what you have,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
So yeah, you could craft your friend one because you don't have enough, whatever ingots or something to do the best one. You could say, here's a one tier down from it, and
Yeah.
it's fluid and easy to understand.
Another thing is, some of you might be wondering, well, how do I, I'm not interested in bows. I'm a shotgun guy. So we've got an intelligent loot system now that when you perk into, say, shotguns, for example, you're more likely to find shotgun magazines, which will increase your shotgun skill. You'll still find maybe bow magazines, but they're just not as common for you.
It's more than that. It's it actually says, give me more shotgun parts, more shotguns, more shotgun shells, more shotgun
Right.
magazines. The whole slew if you perk
The
into
whole-
that. Yeah.
Everything, yeah. Even in traders,
Yeah.
you'll find more shotguns for
Oh,
sale.
that's awesome.
So everything is tailored towards what you're looking for. So
That's good.
gun parts are much more
Yeah.
rare now, but when you do find them, it's one you can use. So there's a better economy also as a result of that. So you're not just swimming in guns and selling them all the time.
We had so many
It's-
gun
I don't think
parts.
it's like
I
it's
know.
not like the
Arc
only
could use
find
that.
shotgun.
Jeez, I'm
It's
sick
like
of
it's
Oh
weighted
my
to
God.
give you
Oh
more
god, hey, look,
Arcs-
I
Right.
you'll find
I
Finding
found another
anything-
compass.
Yeah,
You'll
fighting
find a
anything.
wide variety of
Arc drops
magazines
were
for
the
sure,
worst.
but if you spec
They
in,
never
say,
fixed that
shotguns, you
either.
probably max that skill out before one you haven't spec'd into, just because the random rolls are going to lean in your favor, which is really nice. It plays well.
Okay, so crafting quality, actually talked about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Recipe tracker, we showed that. If you guys didn't see that again, basically any recipe you're looking for, you could kind of hijack the quest dialogue there and track what you're looking for. If you're, if you found it, then you can craft that thing you want. Yeah. So, yeah. Do you have a pre-gen of RWG?
I do not.
Do
I do
not.
We fell behind on that. If we want to talk about something else, I can generate it. Since now it doesn't
What'd you-
take that long, everybody.
That's true.
Well,
Go do it.
Can you generate that and then we can get into our special topic for the night?
Yeah. So here, let me do this.
We'll
I'm gonna
get your generation going there, and then we've got to.
I'm gonna click back to here so that they can see you. They can see everybody. Put their pants
Hey,
back
look at
on.
their faces.
They can see you again.
all right. Put your pants are optional. Well,
Yeah.
but yeah, as long as your camera's,
Yeah, just keep it aimed up, and we're all fine. Nobody has to.
Okay, so we got some big news. Joel's down to like 6% body fat or something like that. No, I don't know.
Fat
what
as
it is.
shit.
What is? No, actually, we've had a lot of questions over the years, and
It's cool painting
we've had
behind Joel.
a lot of folks ask,
Yeah.
when are you guys going to do a console update? When are you going to do a new version of the game? And
Oh,
we're here to
console.
tell you that we
Poor
have
console people.
we're co-developing it with a group from Australia, Titanium Games, who's really good.
They had the worst
and,
luck
we've
with
been
that.
working with them. They've been working on main game features with us, getting their feet wet in the game.
They gave the
They've
game to
done modders, they've done a
Telltale
lot of
to handle
stuff,
the
so
console
hats
stuff.
off to those
If
guys.
you didn't know,
they
and Telltale went out of
happened to,
business,
last minute
Okay.
and then
request
they had to
because
buy
we
the
had,
rights back to their own
about
game
3
from
hours
a
ago, they happened to provide
debunked
some video
game
footage
company.
of 7 Days to Die running
That's
on
horrible.
PlayStation
Yeah.
5.
I did not know
And
that.
we want to share that with you guys.
Yeah, it's awful.
Nice.
Poor
so you can
console
see a little
people.
bit of it running. You can
They
see that
hadn't had an
it is, in
update
fact,
in like since
Alpha
the game
21,
launched.
They're not just BSing you.
B159 or 259, I guess we're on. Whatever number it is, it's a recent version.
Yeah.
Running
I think-
on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, that's good.
I
We're
can.
working-
Do you want me to click over?
Yeah, click
Yeah,
over.
so if you want to like put one of the videos up,
Oh, you are going to hear the game in the background because I'm still generating that map. So
okay, so is this the
this is
Is
the
this the
very
7
first
days-
clip. Yeah.
7 Days to Die one?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to share with you. This is first time
Very short.
footage of 7 Days to Die running on a PlayStation 5. You can see that it's the PlayStation 5
All right,
UI.
rocket launchers, excellent.
And it's got full res texture resolution. Performance is
Doesn't look
pretty
as good as PC, but it's a lot better than what console
really
normally
short.
looks like for.
And yeah. So this is PlayStation 5, guys.
Yeah, rocket launcher.
Super
Yeah,
cool.
we know you love the rocket
We
launcher.
didn't
Of course,
intend to,
Max
like,
loves it. Yeah.
show this
yeah.
I do,
tonight,
I
but
do.
we
Pure
had
destruction.
so much demand for an update on this.
I'd like
and,
more destruction with the rocket launcher.
We wanted
Totally
to share a
agree. I feel like
couple
it didn't do as
videos
much.
And talk a little bit about.
Actually, it
what-
does more than
uh,
the rocket
can we
launch on
plan
Arc.
this?
That was pretty sad.
Oh god,
there.
that's
So
the
that's one
saddest
video.
rocket
Then
launcher
there's
ever.
a couple longer ones we have, but I don't know which one you want to show. I think we were talking about the one.
Yeah. Which number did we say? I think it was.
Pearson
one?
1. I think. Yeah, I think that's the one we decided
Mm.
to show off.
Start it up.
You know, yeah. After this, you know, we're going to try to get 7 Days to run on the Samsung TV, smart TV.
Commodore 64.
You heard it here first. Yes. Smart TV and Commodore 64. Some people are like, "What the hell is that? Is that some new phone? What is that? It sounds interesting. I want one."
It's a brick with a screen.
It's more than brick.
So a little bit about where we're going. We're going through what's called product submission with Microsoft and Sony for the product.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hold on. I want to point this out. I started up the video, but that random
Adult.
world already generated.
Harold,
That's
what?
right. That's right.
One thing I've been
Yeah.
wanting so bad is family
Yeah.
filter
Yeah,
for
so
bad
was that, like,
language
2
and
minutes,
ability not
everybody?
to
2
spawn at
minutes?
adult themed POIs.
Oh, you want to go back?
Just
to
on
that?
off
So he's like,
I mean, I
all right.
can. You can fly
If the kids are playing, you just like
Or
click
just
that
say-
on, be like, all right, no
Oh,
swearing,
yeah, that's true.
no
That's
boobs.
great. No strip
And then all of a
clubs.
sudden, it's just like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, it's like, all right, the adults are playing now.
You can see
Bring
this
on the
later.
strip clubs
So yeah, this is
and
a long
the
video
stripper zombies.
That's funny.
Navigating Persian area. You can see
This
it's
is on
Alpha 21.
console.
Trader
Yeah,
Joe's
Alpha
funny.
21
How about
speed.
Trader Jen? She'd have to
Wow.
wear some overalls
You
or
can see
something.
the-
Oh, yeah,
you can
Trader
see the
Jenny,
PlayStation
she's my
buttons
favorite.
there in the screen. And
She
you
hits
can-
on me all the
it
time.
has full res texture resolution and the render.
Hate to
distance
break
is
it to you,
good.
but she hits on everyone.
Plays like
I don't
probably
think so. It's
good
special
Yeah,
with
I
me.
don't doubt
It's special with me.
Amazing.
and we're still doing a lot of optimizations to make it work on there. Yes, it's coming to Xbox. If somebody asked, so what our plan so far it looks like PlayStation 5, Xbox S and X series will get a new product. We're trying to work with product submission on both Microsoft and Sony to see if we can get folks who owned it already a discount on the new product. Yeah, and so we've got a short Alpha 22 plan that has some features, but
Oh yeah,
We
light
think
someone on
that-
fire.
if things go well with Alpha 22, that will be the version 1 of the new product.
Yeah.
There we go.
On console.
Does look
on
pretty
both
good.
consoles. And
Oh.
as we
For
march
console.
towards gold, we have larger aspirations
Oh, he's
for,
gonna die.
for the version to do crossplay in the
He's so
gold
cool.
version that has
So cool.
Ooh.
bandits, etc.
Oh,
Might not- he's not gonna
the-
make it.
But we have a team working on it.
He
and
got out of there.
This is evidence of that.
This is evidence of someone about to die and quickly turning off the video to hide it.
But
That's great.
So that is the console news. You know, pass the word around. Word on the street, it's never coming out. Well, the word on the street is it's coming out.
Congrats, console
and,
people.
It looks amazing
Yeah.
too. in the
and
press.
we
Lucky you,
are,
finally
we're
get an
excited
update.
about it. We want to have it
Round of
have
applause.
every feature the original had, with a lobby and at least 4-player co-op in its initial.
I don't know if you could hear that. I was plotting,
release.
but I've
In the second release, that would be the gold version of 7
what
days.
do you call it on video
We're hoping to have
broadcast?
full on
Yeah, yeah.
play and gold features, etc. Yeah. So anyway, that was our secret big news. Not so secret anymore. So let's roll on to random gen as a topic here. So where are we at here? Random gen.
Okay.
So
Hey, I know this POI. Okay.
So this is a new random gen world generated here. It has really great road smoothing. It has focuses on improving the performance, the speed. It generates 4 to 5 times faster than before, and it looks better. It has country tiles. It has these gateways. You can see kind of like the path leads to the POI. Turn around there. Turn around there. Turn back around there.
Calm down. Yeah. Oh, we see the roads.
I love those trails.
See how that little, how that windy road leads right to the driveway of that POI.
Yeah. Here, let me
They've
scoot over.
come up with a content-driven version that has a part that is like a driveway part, if you will, and it connects that perfectly, and so it's quite good. There's let's see, what else does it have? Country tiles have been added, so there's more believable surroundings in the country's POIs. There's a POIs.
That's
Merging
cool.
highways between gateway tiles has been
What's
added.
your water like?
New scoring system for prefab picking.
Hey John, no, we're just
ordering
this is
has
a
been
watch
added,
party for the
improves
official
the
stream.
Actual selection of POIs, so there's less duplicates, and it's random, but it's a deterministic random, which is much better.
Yeah, they're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, they're streaming on
Uh,
Twitch. We're rebroadcasting it on
Instead
to
of
Yeah.
being watched out. I don't know
For the
what
YouTube
Lathan's
people.
We
like
just
this
wanted to watch it
currently,
because it's a game that's relevant.
Oh,
maybe-
to
I don't-
us
it could
anyways.
be- I could probably.
Yeah,
Hopefully
doesn't
to
look
you.
like-
PON settings.
Yeah.
It
like
doesn't look
shadows
that
are turned
at all.
on or something,
Yeah.
Yeah,
etc.
I can crank some stuff up. Let's go
Yeah,
take a
give-
look.
Give it. Let's see what you're at there.
There. And let's
Go
set
on
it back to
Ultra.
ultra. It was on ultra, but I guess something was turned down. I thought the only thing it turned off was motion blur.
Okay. Yeah, I can see
Wait,
shadows
hold
better
on,
now.
hold on. Let me do one thing. Nope, not general. What am I doing? Nope, not that one. There you go. There you go. That
Now
was
it's
a
not
little
washed
less
out. It has
better.
shadows and
No problem,
So
Jonathan.
going
Yeah,
to, like,
they're
a
on
city or whatever,
Twitch on
there's some great
Fubar's
stuff the guys have
Prime's
done.
channel.
There's a lot of,
If you look
lot
him up.
more tile work, more locations, faster algorithm.
Yeah,
better
that's
smoothing
why
for
part of the
roads,
reason I put it up is I knew they wouldn't put it
there's
on
new
YouTube.
game buttons
It's
been
only on
added to
Twitch.
advanced generation to allow players to immediately play the map they have generated without having to remember the map name.
I love that little truck stop. It's one of my favorite POIs now.
There's like roadside locations where there's like randomly like a car wreck, or like if you go
That's
over there,
different.
there's look at this.
Still the same chicken.
Like, no, Lathan, go back.
Okay.
Go back to that truck.
Where do you go by?
That looks more realistic with all
Or that-
those cars
it's
parked
that.
all over the place.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
jump in
Versus
there.
Well,
they
a
were
bunch
all
of
like
body
neat in the
bags,
first
but then-
version.
No, jump in there.
End of the world. Make sure you park correctly.
Oh,
Clip down.
Oh, wow.
I see.
Oh.
because
Okay.
they all
Yeah, look at that dynamic gameplay. Look at that crap. That's
So
awesome.
that's a part that might just randomly
Yeah,
spawn
punch
on
it.
the road.
Yeah, it's not
That's
punch
part
it.
of the world.
It's then there's underpasses that the guys have made that have car wrecks with burnt zombies and stuff. It's just
Yeah,
it's
very,
crazy. It's
so much storytelling through the environment. It's just
So
next
the-
level.
This is Robert, and Sean helped with some speed of performance, and
Get the chicken.
some of the other guys helped on sort of the road smoothing algorithm. But it was a team effort with through content and programming to deliver a way better version.
I think
way
even
fast.
our camper, those little campers have camper doors now, and all the art needed to support them. It's so cool.
So did I forget anything? Road smoothing, country tiles, way more content and better algorithm for picking POIs. It's just beautiful, and then the POIs are so much nicer looking, and the
Yeah, it looks more
guys
filled
have gotten
out.
better with the traps and hazards, and the backdoor outs, the keys, or there's a little set of keys or a button to get you out through like an electronic door.
Yeah, different
sometimes after you
cars,
played a location.
vehicles, everything. Yeah.
That checkpoint, that's just a part too. That's not really part of any POI, right?
It's in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's a chance
Yeah,
to spawn.
that's super cool. I love that.
Chance to spawn. Yep.
You want me to skip the cop car?
Oh yeah, you can skip that for now.
Look at all those cars in that gas
Cool.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gold mine.
So what I have on here now is progression improvements now. So there's a number of things there. So you guys see the biome that you're in when you cross a biome border, and you see that a POI gives you a localized name and red skull signifying its difficulty.
Other than this one, because something's wrong with this one. But
yeah, there's an info volume that needs to be placed by the guys are still doing some of that pass of that as we march towards experimental. But when you enter a biome at first, Fairy Farms is we're in the forest, so there's no additional skulls over there on the top right.
It's just
showing you the difficulty of Fiery Farms with the difficulty of the biome. The forest does not multiply the biome difficulty. As you move through the other biomes in the game, it goes from pine forest to burnt forest to desert to snow to wasteland. Each one of those increases in the orange skulls or the biome difficulty, which stacks or multiplies the aggregate difficulty that you encounter not only in the biome but in the location you're exploring in these more difficult biomes.
Yep.
And with that comes better loot in those biomes, so more risk reward. Yeah.
Your game stage goes up accordingly, and everything gets harder and scales.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
there's a boar.
let's let Joel Lathan talk a little bit about a new concept we have called Trader Stage.
Joel, do you want to do it, or I can do it?
Oh, you can. You're the one that coded it. I mean,
Sure.
It's just
So
quick god
we,
mode through the fence.
Like the
Yeah.
loot stage and the game stage, we now have a way of progressing what is available at a trader. So essentially,
Hogsilla Ranch.
until you hit the point where you would normally loot these items, I think it's a little bit past that actually. Isn't that how you guys balanced it?
Makes sense.
A little bit. So you'll see something at the trader a little bit before you would normally see it.
It would
in
be
loot.
like your loot stage with a little bit of higher, because we thought we want to entice players to say, wow, there's an item that's a little better than I can loot right now that's for sale.
Yes.
But it basically pairs with your progression so that you're not finding something too OP too soon, or this is all garbage. Everything kind of scales to your level and stage, so it's really cool, and it just plays better.
I like that.
Yeah, let's go look at a Bob, and we'll just look at it since we've already been to Bob.
It's still random, but more of a deterministic random based on your level, and you'll still see low end crap. But then you'll see some really nice stuff.
He's looking good.
Yeah, so we see the magazines,
Look at that wrench,
but
$3
most
grand.
of the things that you
Jesus.
see in here are
It's an
around my
expensive
level. You're not
wrench.
going to see
Yeah. But you get to take apart cars, so it might be worth it.
Shoddy,
Yeah,
Must be a
true.
DeWalt.
a gyro.
Right.
Yeah, you'd see, if you saw a vehicle, it would be likely bicycle at this point, or bicycle parts, and you'd see your color of weapon and maybe a color above sometimes.
Snap-on would have a field day in this world.
Too is, hey, I'm gonna be broke all the time because there's so much good stuff that you want to buy now, and before it was just kind of random and you never bought that much stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm always
I
broke
didn't buy like anything.
with this build just because it seems like there's just always
Books.
stuff to buy. Either we need more magazines.
Trying to think, what did I normally
hey,
buy?
here's some bullets,
Books.
or here's a
If there
gun
was
I've been
some really good
I don't
armor
quite have
guns.
the parts to craft, but it's awesome, so I'm gonna buy it. You know, it's just really nice. And they specialize in their, you know,
So-
in what they have to sell. So Bob's gonna have more parts, vehicles,
You coded it,
mechanical
not me.
stuff
Yeah.
than the other traders. He's got some food.
That was funny.
But he started swimming in
better-
it like Bitter Wrecked is.
Better
what,
barter has
Mark
been
said.
converted to interact with this trader stage, to increase your trader stage, so that you would see better loot in the trader then.
We did get rid of the secret stash, everybody. It felt like a better choice to incorporate better choices into the whole than handling having a separate one.
Speaking
Yeah,
of that,
secret stash was kinda
traders
pointless.
will offer
It's not
you
really a secret.
5 rewards to choose from when you do a quest now. So there's some options. If you've already got that item, you don't need it. There's going to be something else you want.
So the rewards are always
Trader
almost always
Bob, what
useful
is going on
every
with your
time.
arms?
It's like, oh,
You
man,
look like you had
I don't know
your
what to pick
hands
from
up a
here. I need
cow's
this,
ass.
This, and this. It's really the rewards have all been redone. It's all new stuff, and it's very, you know, up to date with what we're doing with the game, and you know, a lot of work has gone into progression.
So I have on here, you know, improve looting to be more intelligent, but we kind of talked about that.
Yeah,
Basically,
maybe you did.
if you perk, you know, I'll reiterate for those of you who joined later, but if you perk into rifles, for example, you would see you would see more rifles, rifle parts, 7.62 ammo,
Yep.
magazines associated with rifles in loot as a whole. You'd see all the other stuff too, but it weights it and gives your chance to that. The game, we think, you know, if you've chosen to be a shotgun guy, the game should try to be a little more intelligent in the loot you get. So yeah, next we did talk about biome.
Yeah, we talked about that. You've discussed that part, the red skulls and the orange skulls.
Yeah, one thing we did actually fix a bug with Party, where game stage was being calculated on blood moons for groups of people, but it wasn't being calculated when you were in a POI. It was giving you the highest person who entered a volume, and we fixed that bug, and now the game is a little bit better suited and more challenging, hopefully, for groups of people. We'll be tuning that as till we go gold, because we want that to be great.
Nice.
So a lot of you have been asking about performance, and we've had Sean, Christian Illy, new versions of Unity, folks from Titanium who have been assisting us work on a lot of different performance improvements. Unity version update, the latest LTS is.
Yeah, Mark, I
been a
agree.
big,
I
big
love the
boost,
city.
a bunch of stuff.
Especially
Guys
like
have
how
been
in
hard,
20 you could do
working
the
hard on
custom and
Windows,
do like a massive
block
city.
optimizations to provide less draw calls. Trees, some of the most abusive trees were fixed to be more performant. Thanks there to Hayden from Titanium on that one. AI can handle more zombies by throttling their activity based on distance to the player. That's a big one that is allowed for us to improve the game and do the sort of like infestation quest numbers. AI pathing can handle many more paths per second than it used to. The game uses less memory than before. Lots of small improvements. There's been some networking improvement to reduce net traffic and make it so that combat feels smoother. This is from Tom. Tom's done that work from Titanium. So basically, you know, that sort of lag you would get, it prioritizes the zombies closer to you and deprioritizes the ones further than you for their net traffic in an intelligent, sort of like a net traffic LOD system, if you will. That's all in the spirit of making the gameplay better and run better for performance. There is a new chunk reset system. It's off by default, but it basically server runners can turn it on, or players can turn it on to say how frequently you want a chunk that is not protected by land claim or players or bedrolls, etc., to reset on a cadence that is desirable for a long-term persistent world. If you want a world to refresh itself and not be completely, ravaged by on a large multiplayer server that runs a long time, it's a nice feature. It's a feature that's we feel it will be good for the consoles. We feel it'll be good for crossplay between consoles in the future because it'll allow the memory to be sort of locked to a certain size because of number of dirty chunks. Like if you just go into a chunk and maybe basically break one blade at one area of grass, it becomes way over the course of a long server that becomes a larger file size. And anyway, we've put in some features there to allow server runners to manage that stuff better and improve the game and future proof it for additional aspects. Now let's get into Joel can get into the perk overhaul, some of the stuff we thought that needed some addressing and improvements on perks there.
And the changes you had to do because of the crafting thing. You should.
I think our biggest horde was in the
since
tower
we,
base, and you guys were like
we
on a
added the crafting
slideshow.
magazines. We no
It'd be
longer
nice to see a performance increase for that.
needed perks that dictated your crafting level.
The tower base.
Lathan, can you pull the
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big base.
easier to
Oh
I,
yeah.
I
Easier to
did
talk
that
about
like
it if I can
3-part
if I can
or
see it.
4-part
Yep.
series where it was
Yep.
just like
Yep.
3-4 bases in a row, and it was the last
One of
base.
the bigger ones
Yeah,
was you needed strength for sex racks so that you could have good
They
stamina.
got inside and
So
everything.
what
Yeah,
we
they're
did
all over
was
the
we
Yeah.
place.
got rid of sex racks
Even my
and we
frame rate
integrated
was
that
hurting a little
with
on that.
every item that governs that
It's
particular weapon or tool. So, for example, you've got not boomstick, but let's see, Miner 69er will decrease your stamina use for tools. Pummel Pete.
Isn't that what I always did?
That'll if you perk into Pummel Pete, basically your stamina use for clubs is going to be reduced with each rank. So it's integrated. There's basically a ton of different sex racks.
Oh
that
no,
are
was it
all
sexual
integrated
Tyrannosaurus? You had
into
to get the
specialization perk.
stamina decrease.
So
Yeah.
if you want to have good stamina with a club, you simply buy Pummel Pete and then rank into it. But that won't give you good stamina for mining tools, nor will it give you good stamina for knife attacks
Interesting.
or sledgehammers, for example. You have to
Oh, no more
buy the perk that
sex
makes you better
sex
at it,
wrecks.
and then your stamina gets better.
No sex wrecks.
No
Damn.
more sex
I don't wanna
wrecks.
play
So
anymore.
we we were looking at perks overall.
That's right. As long
that
as
we
I can
thought
still
people
have
would be
my
like, well,
parkour.
you
I'm
know,
good.
a lot of people on the forums.
Oh
and
man,
a lot
parkour
of
is
our
like
team members would say,
the
well,
most OP
here's a must-have perk. You're forced
thing
to
there
to
is.
play with one. To be a strength guy, basically, and this
We
was
survived a
sort
horde
of
night with no base
kind of offer a better
because we
balance,
all had
so-
yeah
you
because
don't
we
have to
all
put a
had
bunch of
Because I
that
could jump
maxed
on a
out.
roof.
that,
Yep.
to get your
You could just
stamina
jump.
benefit,
We were
you
like
can focus
Spider-Man
on
jumping
how
house
you
to
want to
house.
play, what you want to do, and not be really tied to that. Another
But we
thing
survived.
that people,
Yeah.
I think we had a perk under agility that allowed you to swing faster, and now those are all each perk
Parkour.
Nice.
each
That's
main attribute has one. Like you see whirlwind there, that's going to govern how fast you can swing with agility weapons. And if you go over to strength, click on strength, Lathan.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Click on the strength attribute. Let's see. So we've got big and fast. Click on that one so they can see what it does.
Big and
Big and
fast. That's
Click on the
new.
big and fast on the left there.
Oh,
There you go. So there's 3 ranks to each of these. So that'll make
Oh,
you,
so that's for bigger guns.
swing with faster
I
with
see.
clubs and sledgehammers. So each main attribute has one of these style of perks. Perception's got one for spears and stuff, and so that basically, so while you're specializing in what you want, you can get the faster attack rates without speccing into agility now. So we've kind of tried to make
Interesting.
each perk each skill tree kind of stand alone and on its own without so much support from the other trees, which is nice because you can kind of get where you want to be a little quicker and then buy what you want more. And then there's just a lot more good choices now that make sense. And I feel like we put some effort into balancing and just a lot of subtle changes to the perk system, and various perks were changed and a little bit to kind of just improve the overall flow and feel of each character. So I hope you guys like it. And I know I've had a lot of fun, and I played a bunch of different builds with this, and it's really good. I like it.
Lots of stuff going on there. We're continuing to balance, skills because we want people. To
Yeah,
to
release
play
as soon as
different
the stream is
attributes
over.
and
Seriously,
play the game and experience the RPG that the game is.
that was
That's-
what
I
Lud
don't
one.
think we're
that
truly one of the
Lud?
only RPGs, only skill
Need my
survival
glasses.
games that is a true RPG.
Just, yeah.
Close
not,
enough.
Not a light one that just kind of
You'd.
boosts
You'd.
health stats
Lewd.
and run
You'd.
speed, and that's
You'd-
all they do.
you'd
It's
want-
either Ood or
each
Lewd.
build
Yeah.
basically feels pretty different and plays pretty different. You still have to shop around to get everything you want, I'm sure, out of more than just one tree, but it's better balanced than it ever has been before. I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
So that's an overview on the skill rebalance. We did some survival rebalance as it pertains to water, meaning
Water.
so that.
Oh yeah. Massive
So
overhaul.
I don't know if you want to show off like a dew collector and kind of talk about the changes there, like.
Well, before everybody could just on day one basically.
Hey, Sign
you get a
9.
forge,
It's looking
get
good.
a
There's a
filtered
lot of
sand, and
lot of
you craft
updates coming.
1,000 jars, fill them up with water.
Lot of
water is done
New
for the rest of your game.
POIs and
Your whole team has
updated
enough water
textures.
forever.
They have 1,000
This is
doors.
a survival game. Water survival should be important, and it should be the most important thing almost. So what we did was we got rid of the jars, and now when you drink your water, it's gone.
Oh,
And there is no such thing as a jar.
No
otherwise
jars.
it's a jar anymore. But we added a dew
okay.
collector.
Different.
You
no.
can craft
I
these,
guess that's good because I always had so
there's
many
kind of one high-end
jars
part that is
and nothing to do with
or
them.
purchased from a
Yeah.
trader only that keeps
Just
you
murky
from
water everywhere.
crafting 100
Yeah.
on day one and ending up with the same.
It's like I got
situation with
500
water
jars I
being a
gotta go
non-issue.
fill.
But
Mhm.
Oh, that's
people roughly
cool.
Put out about
Dew
3
collector.
waters a day,
I like it.
and it will take you a few weeks
You're
of playing to probably before you get
Just do a
enough
bunch
water
of
to where
water.
you're satisfied with how much water you have.
Water
finally.
factory.
And I found myself
Water
constantly,
everywhere.
deciding should I craft this thing and make
it Cyan 9? Is
duct
that how
tape
I
and
say it?
glue from my water that I have, or should I save it to drink because there's just not that water's not abundant like it was, and I've actually bought water and every drink I could find from a trader in a
Yeah,
game,
some doors
so
don't
it's-
close, so you're on your
It's
own.
not
Seriously.
hard to
You're
survive
gonna have
on
to
water if you
pickaxe
focus
through them,
on it,
or sledgehammer,
but
or fire
it's
axe through 'em.
completely, a whole new element to the game for sure.
there's other things. So murky water is you can still boil if you find it, but there's no empty jars to fill anymore, as he said, and you can actually get a filtration mod in your helmet to
Yeah,
make it so
once you
can
get
drink
the
murky
filtration
water
mod,
direct,
you, like,
too. So
Yeah,
there's-
you can
water
drink from
doesn't
lakes,
matter.
And there's like a hand animation where you're scooping the water into your mouth and drinking it and stuff. So you can survive without if you don't find any water if you're near a water source. But
Yeah,
you have to worry about
it
distance.
has, yeah.
Unless you have that helmet filter.
How do
Yep.
you make?
But,
I
yeah,
bet
the
they'll
core
change.
game loop is going to be
So there's no
craft
bottles,
these,
so they'll
water
probably change.
collectors
Molotovs
try
will
to get
probably
as
be
many
like a
different
bottle of
bottles as you can
alcohol,
so
no
that you
glass
can
jar.
have enough
Mm.
glue to
Yeah.
craft all the things
Which
that you're
makes
going to want
sense.
to craft. and
Bottle of
Get a
vodka.
Dew
because
collector.
crafting is huge.
It's like,
in
Grounded.
compared to previous.
Yeah, seriously, it
previous
sounds like it
versions
came
of the
from
game.
Grounded. Oh, I got it right. Nice. You're probably the first
I think
person
that
I've gotten
covers
named
that.
right tonight.
Oh, you can't drink from toilets anymore.
I think you guys before you
something about
Man, that
was a
judge
thing?
this change,
The
it's
skill
basically
system, they
not good.
definitely,
You
it's
need
more
to play.
granular. They broke
really-
broke
it
it
is-
down,
it-
and
Big change, but I really love
you might have to back up the
decision
video
made,
to
do
really
I
get
need
a better
glue or do
idea,
I
but
need
they
to
broke it
survive,
down more. It's kind of like
instead of just having water
more
as an
individual,
afterthought,
like the
so
pickaxe
to me,
has its own levels.
really good survival
And then you
element.
can also craft.
It
With
sounds
the
worse
whole
than it
team.
is, everybody. Just
The
whole
You can
team
craft
enjoys it a
items
lot,
like
you
if
know,
you
it's-
if you
boring.
can craft a level 6
I think if the
pickaxe,
team likes
you
it,
can
guys
craft
are
anything
all
from a
easily
level
like it.
1 to a level
Well,
6. You don't have to
I mean,
craft a level
every
6.
other game I've ever played before this, on day 5, I had 1,000 jars, and water was no problem by day 3, maybe, or day 4.
And then
Yeah,
for the
it's-
perks,
it's
they
not a challenge,
changed
it's
it a
not
little,
fun.
not a
That's-
ton.
That's a fact.
They got
Is-
rid of
is that
sexual
survival, or is that
Tyrannosaurus
just
for
sort
some
of like
reason. But
why
you
even
don't
have
have to
features there?
you don't have to
so it was
spec
either
into
let's make
agility
water
anymore
a
to
little bit
get
of a
like
challenge
faster
and not just
speed
an
with melee
afterthought, or
weapons.
let's just remove water from the game completely. And this is what we come up with. I hope you guys like it. If it's a big bomb, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah.
So
what's
that's
next?
so some survival changes there.
But that part they actually just went over not
so
long ago. So if you
we
back
looked
up
at
the
some of
stream,
Navigane's.
probably
Navigane's got a lot of updates.
I don't know, probably
Will
not
has
long.
been
20 minutes, 30
adding new
minutes. It's probably them
locations,
talking about it.
using some of the newest terrain features in Unity, and our world tool improvements that in-house that we've done to continue to improve Navigaine and add new locations to it. I think we already kind of like showed quite a bit of that, so I think we could go into maybe the idea of loot containers, some of the changes there that we've done.
Sure.
So a lot of the stuff we thought should go poof and go bye-bye and get out of your way, so you're not checking empties of everything
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
That's a huge quality of life feature.
Oh, there you
yeah,
go,
I used to
poof. Yeah,
run
that's
into,
great.
oh, this has already been looted. This is looted. This is looted. You'll never ever see that ever again. Everything
Thank God.
you loot
Disappears.
disappears, you know, and it's,
Ah,
it's
that's
subtle,
amazing.
but hey,
The
gonna
stuff
help
that's
you
the
perform
stuff
good.
that's small disappears. The stuff that's big
Right.
converts to an open, empty container with no
yeah, large objects show
no
an open
no
version.
UI. Like a stove would show an open.
You had a
stove
copyright
instead
on
of a
sexual
stove that
T-Rex?
has loot in it, and then so you no longer have to like.
Oh, your mom.
run
Oh,
your
Jesus
cursor
Christ.
over
Oh,
so
that was
many
my nickname in high
objects that
school.
you get tired of that aspect.
You can see at a glance what is lootable and what is not when you walk into a room. It's
Where the
very
hell's the fire
quality
coming
of
from?
life feature. I love it.
Do you see that? Are those
I'll
barrels,
have
or
to
was
show
that a
later.
gas line?
Man, I am just walking up on
Burning
a
out.
house that's
That's awesome.
shooting
That's-
fire
that's
out the
great.
top.
All right.
What's that? Nothing. I didn't see.
Oh, they don't want to show us.
Yeah, I used to run down the roads and there'd be like a garbage bag, and I used to chop them up, and it was so annoying because I didn't want to check that garbage bag every time I ran down the road to see if there was something in it. So I'd chop it up, and it's a pain in the butt. So now that if you loot a trash sack, it just goes poof like it blew away in the wind or whatever. And yeah, it's kind of nice.
Goes poof.
You'll never ever see an empty garbage bag ever again.
Probably one of the only changes is the I don't know. It's not a downside. It's just what you're used to. Is that, you're like, oh well, I used to use those as a storage container, but if they're empty, they no longer become interactable storage containers. They're just ajarred refrigerator doors, and
Yeah, you can put stuff in them, and then they won't disappear. But if they're empty, they disappear.
right, or they convert to the open version.
Yeah, but it's just as easy to make a quick chest out of a couple pieces of wood and pop it, put it down. That's it takes 2 seconds.
So
Show horde
so
night.
that's
Yeah.
some changes. Oh wait, if you go to the honeypot room of tier 1 through 5 levels now, they
Harold's, when you bought this game,
special kinda hero loot container
14, you were
items-
so
loot
afraid to go
containers
outside
now
at
that
night.
are
Yeah.
not in Alpha
That
20.
I'd work
We
during
used
the
to hide
day.
in
and-
like yeah.
Dude, we all did
Hide
that.
in water.
Big 5
Yeah.
Yeah, we hid in
Totally.
water
Tier
towers
1,
at
tier
night.
Yep.
3s and 4s
Waited
have
for day-
Yeah, so if maybe you kind
hero loot
Oh.
boxes.
can no clip through to the loot room in here and show them what a
That's
tier 1
every 7 days
box is.
player's first experience.
Okay.
Hiding in a basement
And they
or
all
in a
they
water
have some pretty
tower.
good loot in 'em, so
We'll
you
find
get
it.
excited when you see them.
Yeah, no clip. I don't know
There's
where it
that.
is.
I've never been
bedroom
to
or-
this one actually.
It's in the roof maybe. Ceiling.
I've played it, but I can't remember.
Go up. It's in this roof of it or something, I think.
Probably, maybe. No.
Oh,
No, up inside that roof, I think. Try it. No,
Right inside of
Huh.
Where is it? come on.
Yeah, I
Or
don't-
another house, maybe.
I think he thinks there's an attic. There's no attic there.
I love how we say it's in every single one now. Oh,
No, it is. It is.
except
You
for the
Except for this one.
Yeah.
Is there
Are
a
you sure it
basement or
wasn't-
something?
No,
Maybe it
you'd
was
find the
in
loot
here.
if it's there. It's like there's always a big pile of loot at the end of every.
Oh,
Or
that's
Harold,
fine.
did you ever make a mine under your base and
no
then mine that
underground.
at night?
Maybe it's down. Is there,
Oh,
Been there, done that.
Night-
Go to
Cave
another
done
Yeah.
that.
why maybe it hasn't been. Maybe the guys
Nighttime,
haven't been-
time to
or
cook and
they're doing,
mine.
yeah. Oh, I remember
They're
this
doing
one.
some conversion passes yet, if you will.
Oh, you-
there's
There it is. There's
Optimizations for
There's
higher
a-
tier
right
POIs
there,
that
right
drop.
there.
Yeah, seriously. I said in chat, I was hoping that,
Every time I
yeah,
get a
you
crate.
could run more zombies.
and you open it up. And
'Cause if you try to run this game with like 64 zombies, it turns into a
Not
nightmare.
that one.
That one doesn't. They're
Oh, it
special.
doesn't?
Yeah, I don't think the hero crates do.
Okay, I thought.
I
Oh
think
yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the.
The rule is if they have a non-lootable and lootable model version, like a stove that has an ajarred lid versus a stove that doesn't. As an example.
Yeah, everything's got.
Yeah.
Everything's got like an open version.
like
still,
that.
which is really handy. Like the
So
desk
that's-
will have the doors pulled open if it's been looted already. Like that
So
one.
this
That
is-
dresser's right there. You can see it's got the doors open.
Oh, that
So
was a
each
good
tier
shot.
has a special
Nice
container
headshot,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
is
as he fell.
customizable and looks, looks really nice. You can see all kinds of stuff in here. Hot water heaters, models, all kinds of.
Oh yeah, those look fantastic.
Your drawbridge
go-
collapsed. Yeah,
Joel,
Blacksmith
talk about the
almost
spear
brought down
update.
one of our water
We've
towers
done
because he
some
kept
stuff with
digging
spear
the
and
mine
with-
every night.
with-
I don't know. It's been so long.
Hello, Popeye.
Only
Julian.
takes one.
Well,
don't know
what's
who
much,
Popeye is.
well, I think a lot of consideration was.
they have great-
There you go, everybody.
Oh,
That.
actually, I
Oh,
was
you
said they have
can't-
great
you
fried
can't throw
chicken.
it
I have
anymore,
no idea. I've
that's
never been to a
right.
Popeyes.
So you
So
no longer throw your
What?
spear or lose your
I don't think
spear.
I know.
have either.
Bummed out. But,
What's the other one that has
it's got
chicken?
power attack now,
KFC.
and so it's
Chick-fil-A, KFC.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A I've
Well, if
had.
you invested a bunch
That
in
was
spear
pretty good.
and then
It's
and then you had
Chick-fil-A.
to,
Chick-fil-A.
screw it and launch
Chick-fil-A.
it, you're like, where's my
Fillet-
awesome
fillet- yeah,
purple
fillet.
spear that has mods on it installed?
Yeah,
And
so
it became an issue.
it was. I think
You
most
fillet
people
your
would get
fish?
upset when they lost their spear, and that's your main weapon. You don't want to lose it, and then you're defenseless without it every time you threw it. So we come up with a new design to kind of make it play like the other weapons of the game. It's still got fantastic range, I think it does more damage. But when I did my spear build, I remember it was.
Yeah,
This
no,
is a little
it's-
weak.
it's
Let's buff
beefy.
it up. So it's
Yeah.
got a very nice,
Oh.
powerful power attack.
If
now,
you actually
so
hit,
They
it
powered
does
my
a
spear
lot
up?
of damage.
It's
you
pretty
don't hit,
nasty.
it
And it's got
sucks.
great range.
Nice,
I
offering
think
tips,
most
Harold.
players will
Awesome.
Enjoy the change.
We had to weigh the losing it aspect with that. You can see that you can poke through that hole in the door. There, you can do
Yeah,
that
that's so
in Alpha
awesome.
20.
Yep.
The blade looks
What
a little
about
cooler.
vehicle physics?
It's got
I
like
know
teeth on the top.
change
Yeah.
vehicle physics in that.
We.
I mean, it probably
made
doesn't do anything, but it looks
vehicles,
cool.
And before,
Yeah, I
you could
know, right?
pretty much abuse the crap out of them.
You could, like,
and it was
attach a
just
map
kind
to
of
it, looks like a
experimental
clothespin.
first
I
version
wish
of
they
vehicles,
had
a
a
little more
secondary attack
you
with
wanna
the
ship
spear,
them.
like instead of a
So,
throw, like a
basically, if you
wide swing.
ram head on to
Well, how about
Yeah.
a block? How about a
you're gonna do
block action?
some pretty severe
Yeah.
damage. to
There's
your
no blocking in
vehicle.
the game, right?
And then
No, I don't think so.
repair is
No, there's
not-
just running.
It's
Yeah,
simple,
because
normal.
there's
zombies.
You use a repair kit, but
Will we, Mark?
hit
Will we
points,
be able to fish? I know,
vehicle
seriously.
has,
Oh, that'd be cool.
the more repair kits it's going to take, and then you.
I wonder if there's any more upgrades. It looks like there was a
your
motor,
mechanic
so I guess
skill
maybe you can make your
Look at that bike.
4x4
Ooh.
go faster.
repair
Yeah,
you
maybe.
actually
Hey,
do.
we could paint them before.
So.
Well, they
there's
just
actually
added
a
that in
reason to
20,
buy
I
the-
think.
The mechanic
Oh,
kit
got
now,
it.
They
because
added
you
paint and
save on
mods
repair
to
kits
vehicles.
Fun guy-
and one
Fun guy
vehicle,
daycare.
Yeah,
probably
that's a good tip,
repair
Harold.
your
Turning off the
vehicle
weather.
fully if you're fully maxed out in the perk, where it might take 10 of them to fix a pretty trashed vehicle. So you to save on your duct tape and all your materials and your repair kits, you're
He's
probably
just
wanna-
crashing
if you're a
I don't think
crappy
he's gonna
driver
get through
like
that wall
Nathan
anytime
is
soon.
here, you might want to buy some perks to cheapen the cost.
Considering it.
and be a
Look
better
at it.
repairman.
Yeah,
So,
seriously.
Here, let me do this for a second.
Maybe if
so
I
you can
back
see
up
it.
some more.
kind of the idea is,
Ram it again.
you're driving in a vehicle, and you can be some emergent gameplay here, and you're just driving down the road, and your vehicle's trash, you don't have a repair kit, and a zombie runs out in front of you, and you hit it. Oh, my vehicle's broke, and I'm stranded in the wasteland. Holy crap! What kind of story is that going to be? It's going to be fun, crazy. Where before, vehicles,
gonna be terrifying.
you never repaired them. You could just ram into stuff nonstop.
Yeah,
And,
vehicles
yeah,
did
so
not
when it's
get
dead,
damaged.
It's
cut
still
around.
pretty. It's still pretty forgiving, guys. It's not like
Yeah, it's not crazy bad. I mean, it takes quite a few head-on collisions to be 0% health, and I think the bigger vehicles have more health too. So, but yeah,
Bike
it's
looks
just
good.
something to
Model.
just make it so
Oh,
it's not
you had
OP.
to use more than one repair kit.
so.
Run
Yeah,
over
4.
zombies nonstop and not
okay.
To get to
Interesting.
100%.
So yeah, there'll be a little
Interesting.
bit of like damage. From
Though, by the
zombies
time you got a
and of
bike,
course, if you
repair
run
kits
into
are not
wall,
like
I
a
think
big deal.
it's worse.
True. But I think it's just
head on
more
into
that you
a
have to
wall,
think
probably
about
the
it. You can't
worst.
just crash into everything.
Yeah. Helped you out
It's
on your
not
potato?
horrible,
Yeah.
You know, you just have to watch where you're going a little bit, and it's not.
Yeah, I had to
horrible.
adjust when
Yeah,
we
that was
played our
pretty
series.
cool
I had to
if you used
adjust really the
But
number of zombies
I
because
think
I
it's
like
gonna
to keep it pretty
be an
high,
opportunity for some
but
interesting stories. You
nobody
know,
could
and,
play it.
Oh, I hit something and broke down.
think
I
out
found,
of
like-
nowhere.
Yeah.
I had to walk home.
We need
or
we
had
need better
dig into
computers
my
to be able to
pack
play
and
at
repair
that
my
level.
kit when zombies
Yeah.
were running at me, and it was scary. You know, I think should be pretty cool.
I think I found like below 30,
So,
32 or lower is usually
there's a-
all right.
there's
I
a-
think Sean reworked everything too, so it's there isn't any buggy. Oh, I hit all.
Waterworks slows your PC. Yeah, water's a issue in a lot of games.
He was pretty thorough and went through a lot of different use cases.
You
to-
can drive through a lot of
Focus
stuff.
there.
It's like I was on a bike playing in the riding a bike through the wasteland. I mentioned that, and off road, and that's probably like the worst case.
Really?
Run into a shopping cart.
And cinder blocks, but
I don't know.
most other biomes you can drive off road pretty good on.
I want to see him
anything.
fix that.
It's a little more realistic now. You wouldn't do that, and even if it was an apocalypse, I don't think people would be driving over cinder blocks with their car. So
I like
it's a little more realistic, and I like the consequence.
Can you? There's a POI named Funeral Home 01 that I want to talk about.
They said they
hazards
did
and-
some
and
optimizations.
triggers a
I don't know.
little bit.
I think until like we
Is it in
actually
this
try it,
world,
it'll
or
whatever they say is
the-
kind of hard
the
to.
teleporter actually works or
quantify.
not.
Oh, Funeral Home 01.
Look at Harold
There
specs.
we go. Once you, give yourself a little
I'm fine.
juice and can you turn the time of day to brighter
It's
level
9
or
a.m.
get a
Yeah,
mining
there's some
helmet or
good
something?
specs.
It's part of the
Ryzen
weather
5
that's made it
3600,
dark.
Yeah.
There's kind of a bug with foggy weather where
Radeon
it's black and
RX
it clears out.
5500 XT. Yeah. I'm on Nvidia, so I don't know.
I still need.
There you go. Do that. Anyway, you guys Lathan is put in this scripting system, and we're into Alpha 20 where we can trigger stuff, we can do hazards, we can, and the guys. have
But
been
yeah, the
putting
game
more and
doesn't
more,
run
like,
that well
level
on any
triggers,
system.
like keys by back doors, switches that do things, open garage doors, etc., and hazards that you can find the solution to get through by finding the valve to turn off.
Totally true. It is about the mid-range
The
economy.
flame hazard.
That's what everything
and
should be
this
designed
POI has
for.
a kind of a flame
Not everyone's
hazard
got a 4090.
in it.
True.
Show. So we're continuing to kind of integrate more.
Or
and
the
more of
power
type
to
of
power
stuff,
that.
interactivity
Yeah, Jesus
into
Christ.
those
Seriously.
locations.
Yeah, it just makes you think a little bit and have to figure it out. A little puzzle to solve.
Okay,
It's kinda
there we
cool.
go. There's a flame hazard right there.
Just trying to figure out. Oh, there they are. I
Oh,
heard
Oh, jeez. He was really on fire.
Okay.
And
There's
then
fire.
zombie comes out
Fire
there,
looks
that's
pretty
so
good.
cool.
Yeah.
And so
I'll
Did
go
they
and take
fix
some
water?
damage for you, just so you can. Oh,
crouch.
oh,
So
oh.
so the way through is to crouch through there, and it's
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
die.
you're gonna
I'm
die.
gonna die.
You gonna die?
Ooh.
Oh, that's quick.
Wow.
the,
That was
the
quick.
smart guy won't do that. The smart
No,
guy will
don't do that.
will actually kind of study the environment, and as you probably see there,
Oh, that would have killed me.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
the new
run
water
through it in a
physics. Yeah.
If it was a hallway where you could sprint, you probably
Water is so
So
weird.
show 'em,
Water's like
well,
worse
it
than
slows you down.
Minecraft in 7 days.
So it
Oh,
catches
yeah.
you on fire. Yeah, you can't go
Yeah.
through there without dying.
Oh man.
so show them what they should be doing. Most of them
Can you
can
shut it
probably
off?
guess.
Set it- oh.
But yeah,
There,
water
yeah,
definitely
do.
kills your
Yeah.
graphics.
Oh, I got it.
There you go. You
I
turned
got
off
this.
you are not you can't walk through the cremation device, if you will, in this funeral home, so there's lots more of interactivity like that, garage doors and keys to unlock the back door, etc. a lot of special triggering that couldn't be done before that make the POIs more fun to play.
Yeah, I do like
Definitely.
that. I like going through them like a puzzle.
And you'll see that. Guys have
Spider.
been doing a really
You love
good
how they
job.
do the electronics wiring relays, junction boxes in the game. The Infected. I don't think I played the
so-
Infected.
A couple of folks over at Titanium,
I'm gonna have to check
Raphael
out
and
what
Hayden
that's
have been
like.
working on reworking
Mm.
our water system, and with there's
Oh,
a clipping
water.
plan for
Hey,
block
speak
shapes
of the
so
devil. I
that
just said, did you fix
can
water?
conform. There's more water in POIs, if you will.
But does
I
it
don't
work?
know if like Eric's like
Right,
water
that's the
course
question.
or whatever, something like that has a lot of water in it, or I don't really have a POI on my on my list.
I mean, there's waterworks.
Let's see if that one still has like water in it or something. You know,
Can it
I would
flow?
assume that he didn't.
And they just
remove
add
the
some water.
I don't know if it has. He may or may not have time to.
Like
to
just go into your hot
generate.
bar and just give me a bunch of water in the middle of nowhere, and then we can all see how it works.
May or
Yeah,
may not.
Doesn't work.
seriously.
Now you're gonna spend the next
We
20
may have to
minutes
go to
looking for water.
Navigating and,
Yeah.
and, you know, you can get like
Oh,
that
there's
pistol
some
that.
water.
Oh, snow. No water there.
Okay, So there's
okay,
water in
he's in
here.
water.
It looks
Okay.
better.
It looks
and
good.
then
Yeah.
You can get through it
But
better.
what happens
it
when
flows
you
to the
break a
space better.
block?
It'd be better to find like a lake
right.
or something though.
It flow, yeah, and find a lake and
Yeah,
whatever.
let's do that.
But anyway, the level designers are using it effectively in levels way better, and in swimming pools and hot tubs and flooded areas, and the flow code has been improved. It's more performant.
I went too far.
It looks better. It doesn't
Just straight
have
up in
all
the
the
Not
ocean.
too far. Yeah.
and it conforms to
Where are the sharks?
like you got that one pistol that
That'd be
destroys
funny.
like terrain and stuff.
Yeah, the flow code's all new and been redone. It'll flow into
It's like
areas.
7 days, but you have
Nice.
to more control over how you want to play the game.
It's kind of
4
Four
seasons.
seasons.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. How's the water flowing?
Huh, interesting. I'll have to check it out, Harold. Infected? The Infected.
Is
You
the
can
water
see
flowing?
it-
Oh, it
it-
is. Nice.
It flows a lot better. when it
Yes!
Oh, but it's not flowing. Oh, okay. And then it's gonna show the hole into the water and it'll
He's
fill in.
lost. Ah, wait, here it comes.
You just want to drown,
Nope.
don't you?
Maybe.
I think he lost.
Ah!
Oh,
and
there
it
it
flows
goes, there it
exactly
goes.
like
Yeah,
Minecraft,
just like-
but you know
yeah,
what?
just
That's so much more than we've had up until now.
So that
Yeah.
type of stuff is
Interesting.
now possible.
You cannot
and,
breathe here.
uh,
Thanks.
Good to know.
Good to know. Oh, there's a break. I saw a break.
Yep. Little.
That's awesome. Dude, I remember when I first played 7 Days and I like knew nothing about it. I tried to I
one of the
tunneled
harder
through a
things to
whole
engineer is
mountain
this
thinking
dynamic.
I could get a lake to come like to my
Thanks,
base
and,
and flood the area. Boy, was I wrong.
Well, this
It
this
took
could
me
be
forever.
this could be a
You wanna-
good zombie
you need a water
defense. We
block
could
in
build a
place,
water
Totally,
tower. and then
yeah.
when they're just blow a hole in it and see what happens.
You could build a moat. That's what I was trying to do in that other
Ooh, a
when I
moat, yeah, that'd
originally
be cool.
played.
right
That's
on.
what I was trying to
there
do.
we
I
go.
I
Yeah,
dug
big
through
part
a
of that
mountain
one.
to a river only to find out
Wait,
that
there's
water
like
does
two
not
different
flow.
ones,
It's
POI.
not-
Now he's dropping water.
Let's find out.
No,
Let's
of course.
see.
Let's
that's-
say
Well,
There's only one.
piece of
water.
warning.
So wait a second. There are
VC
still
gun.
bottles
Bucket.
of water. It's just not
I didn't think it was
Not
bucket.
as
Um,
prevalent.
No, there's bottles, but when you empty them, you don't have
No,
empty bottles.
That would be it.
Oh, they just go away.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
the
Oh, wow, that
hot
looks
spot, though,
totally
plus
different.
It's kind of flat ground right here. Let's
Pile
find
it up in the middle there.
He's gotta
yeah,
jump
just
in.
kind of like let it pile. It'll evaporate after a while.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
That's
mean,
cool.
it,
It's kind of a
That's
bad
trippy.
example right there, I think.
it doesn't flow great
have done a
there,
hole.
but
Just dig a
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah,
there we
dig
go.
it.
Yeah.
we're
Build a-
still miles
So, we
above.
need a pool here, everybody.
Yeah, we can make a real moat sign out
There
of
we
it.
go.
Fancy.
There, making a
Finally.
pool.
Too fancy though. I don't want y'all to get
That's all.
Yeah.
We can make pools. Holy crap!
Yeah.
We're gonna make a summer home.
Listen,
and
we
have a
can make them
pool.
a pool in their
I
backyard.
wonder if we could heat it and have a sauna.
It's not-
Lathan's Hardware and Pool Service.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he come from?
Where'd he
Don't
go?
start
Yeah.
that one.
Just dig him into the ground.
Where'd that guy come from?
Oh, this,
You
I think we
know,
should
yeah.
flood him.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Anybody know the reference?
Yeah, money.
No.
I
Anybody
do.
old? Anybody old enough to know the reference?
Okay, see, yeah, I think this is just a bad. Is this the right? This doesn't
should
feel
be-
like the right block, actually.
I think there's another water block, but we don't know.
Yeah.
That's for POIs. That's
Choose a
just
better
set
block.
up a different one, but I don't know what it's called.
What's the bucket?
Try the
Water.
bucket, just for
The guys who
no.
made
should
the
be called
game aren't
water.
sure.
What is the what is it labeled as?
Yeah.
Bucket of water. River water.
Hmm.
We put it down and picked it up.
Well, this just is not.
Okay, do it again.
nearly
Well,
as
that
nice.
looks better.
Yeah, it looks a little
Look better, yeah.
Guy's gonna kill him.
Anyway,
Maybe it's a hidden item. Did you turn on the dev flag or whatever to see all the hidden stuff?
yeah, no,
These guys are giving each other pointers on how to play.
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Remember that
but,
thing
I
you
mean,
made?
It's better, everybody. It's way better than it was before.
Did you turn it
Monty
on?
Python, somebody got it. All right.
It
Right.
runs
Yeah.
better.
A
for sure.
bunch of
It's not
people
gonna-
got
Yeah, it's
The
a lot
server
more
comes with
performant.
all.
It's it flows better. Whether we pick the right one or not, I mean, it's you can,
Yeah.
I don't think we picked the right one. But it is
Yeah.
kind
Well,
of
I know,
filling up
I know
down
that
there.
the level designers are using it, and they're not complaining. So it actually
Yeah.
works well in locations, and there seems to be a lot less weird, strange cases with world water when you're trying to like dig next to a bank and a river and etc.
Except for right now, whenever we need to show it off, then it does some weird
Yeah.
stuff. But I feel like
Right.
that's just everything. Everybody.
Just drown that guy.
Sometimes
Drown him.
stuff happens
Yeah.
whenever you're trying
in
to
the
show
water
it
in.
off. It decides to go, oh, I'll show you.
So let's.
Get off.
There's a little bit of change to
That guy
Wandering
was
Hordes. Let's shift over to
Now he's
Wandering
toast.
Hordes.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
There's
hordes.
been some changes to
Oh
Wandering
yeah, the
Wandering
pools
hordes.
with no water. Yeah,
Okay.
we need lots of water.
So, Joel, you got your notes there.
Oh, I don't know anything about wandering hordes.
All right, so here's all right. All right, so I know
Does
the
he even
changes,
work
so I'll
there?
talk about that then instead. So we increased
been in the
chance of
building.
loot bags from Wandering Hordes to encourage players to take them on, and meaning they wouldn't hardly drop. And in addition,
Gracie,
you're not going to see them right
Jaw dropped to the back.
before Blood
Didn't
Moon,
want to fight him.
so we
Yeah.
lessen that chance. We've made loot bags drop regardless of the enemy. If it's a bunch of
Oh.
dogs or if
Loot
it's a
drops.
bear, if you take on a zombie bear in a wandering horde, we think you should get a loot bag, and there should be a reward for the fact that
Yeah.
you took it on. So the chances are
Dude,
better and the
so
loot's better,
disappointing. I didn't get any loot from so
there.
many bears.
It's a win-win there.
Yeah.
Same.
For it.
Killed them all.
Yeah.
So Lathan and Zach have been working hard on Twitch extensions.
Max has to
Some
go.
of you have been
Everybody say bye
watching
to
some
Max.
streams for that.
Bye,
Some of
Max.
you haven't. And
Have fun.
a lot of
Tell me
love
about all
has
this
gone
stuff
into
later.
that.
Will do. We'll be
Later.
playing
You can
soon.
Actually view
Excellent, can't
Twitch
wait. Got
from
my
a mobile
servers ready to go.
device Now, iPhone,
Perfect.
Samsung,
Yeah.
phone, smartphones or tablets, and actually interact with your favorite streamer. Correct?
Yes. I mean, I can give just a very brief.
All right, I'll be back in a second. I
description
gotta pee.
because, everybody, if you want to see more about that, I do actually stream that a lot of nights a week, so you can just come and see it. But we've added a Twitch extension. We've added custom events for.
Should have gone before you
subs,
left.
Gift subs, hype trains, creator goals, channel point redemptions. Most systems that Twitch offers us to be able to hook into, we hook into it. There's all sorts
voting?
of stuff. Do what?
There's voting now, so the system can scale for
Voting
like
was in the last one.
really large audiences.
Yeah. Yeah, just tons of stuff. We've had some people test in. Everything's going pretty good with that. I think even some people in chat who have used it. So it's yeah, we're working everything out with it, and it's coming along pretty well.
Awesome.
So
That's kind of it for our main topics that at least we had on our list here.
And we did good. That's an hour and 45 minutes of talking about stuff. And now we can do some questions if you all want.
So next week did we
All right.
decide
Question
who's
one:
going
Where'd
to
you
be
get that feather?
streaming?
Okay, so well, I kind of just said I thought it should be art, because
Well, so we're gonna do one next Wednesday
Alright, I'm
night.
back.
We think it's going to
Welcome
be the
back.
artists. We're twisting their arm to say, come on in and show off more of your art, guys, and character art. If it in fact is art next week, we'll be showing off the environment art deeply. We'll be showing off some graphical art, and we'll be showing off some characters. The character team has been focused on, has really been focused on alpha. We had hoped it would get done, but we've got this player character system, and they're working on bandits and player characters. But the player character system is, we did a ton of work on, but we want it to be good and offer enough different variety in changing the look of your player and the components you wear, that it's not making this alpha. We didn't want to make you wait any longer. So, but they're going to be giving you a sneak peek of some of the character stuff next week.
Yeah, and we're planning a real short Alpha 22 so that you guys can get your hands on the new character armors then.
They look amazing. The characters look amazing. It's one thing from the game that we've really wanted to get in this alpha. It's 22 is going to be shorter. We've got a smaller set of subsea features for it, and along with our goals to bring that Alpha 22, which is shorter, to the console folks. So we have got a lot of goals aligned with that, and it's not going to take a year and a half. That's not we're not doing that with this Alpha 22. We're very small set of features with character system being one of the larger features. That's already about 75% done, actually. It's just couldn't get the last 25% before the rest of the stuff is ready to go. That said, I think we could go into some questions as it regards to Alpha 21, hopefully.
yes.
Somebody mentioned Master Chef. It speeds up how fast you can cook. I mean, we slowed the cook times down quite a bit by default.
We have
but
some
then when
videos
you
on
cook
70
into it, you'll be able to
days.
cook
We
a
might
lot
stream it
faster.
sometime,
So
though.
That's the main thing it does.
Yeah, bandits will be cool.
Not sure what else.
We stream every Friday right now. Wednesday, this was kind of
hey,
just
wait a
because
minute.
they
Hold
were
on.
doing the
Can I
dev
show
stream.
One more thing, because there was two things that I actually thought about
So,
that
but
are very
we will take
small,
recommendations for
very
streams
small
if
quality of
there's
life
games
things
you're
that I
interested
think
in.
you all would like to see.
Totally.
First of all, if you notice in my buff pop out, it shows that your armor is weak, as in it's been
Oh
broken.
yes,
Oh.
that was so annoying. You had no idea. Oh my! No wonder I'm getting killed. All my armor.
And these kind of
Oh,
streams,
exactly.
I'll only do these for
your
bigger
armor status,
announcements.
so
You know,
like,
there's
Alpha
another
21's
one there
a pretty
too.
big
So
one.
when you harvest something,
Yeah.
let's say you're
Space Engineers,
you're
7
picking up
days, the
rocks.
Infected.
and you
I've
as you pick them
you
up,
know,
let's
it's
say
funny.
Alpha
I've
20
talked to them
rocks,
about
and
doing Space Engineers,
it
but
shows you
I
how many in your
explained that
inventory
they have to play it on their own
and how
for a
many you
while
have.
because it's a big
oh, yeah,
game
it
to
shows
get
your
into.
total in
Yep.
parentheses.
Yeah.
That it would be a
Yep.
good stream
So
game
if
though.
you know you need 50 of them, you know
Don't
without
play with
looking,
the armor
opening your
anymore.
inventory, there's
Yeah, our
really
last
nice
stream
little
we
phone
did
button.
Elite
You
Dangerous.
always know
Our last 2
your
streams
maximum,
actually.
how many you
Been
have.
doing that.
Yeah.
I've been getting
Especially
into
if you're
Elite.
picking one up.
7 days I was waiting for 21 to
When
get
is
some
21 coming there?
I don't know,
Matt?
some
So,
new interest
Right
in it,
after
I guess.
your weekend.
yeah, so we're on our must fix bug list for it, and that's why we started the dev streams. When we get to the point where we're kind of done with all content, where we're just fixing the most important bugs and it's playing good, that's when we start these dev streams. And if you guys haven't been with us before this alpha, you know the drill. We move it to streamer weekend, and then it goes to public experimental. But we're not going to have 7 or 8 dev streams. We'll likely have 2 to 3 more tops.
Yeah.
And as long as there's no must fix, I hate to say a date, but we're hoping,
Oh, don't do this.
Don't do it.
Just
Don't
don't
do
do
it.
it. Don't
Well,
do it.
Do it.
ah,
Say something.
they can,
You want to so bad. I can see it. You're just
Give
like,
a range.
Oh,
Give
just
a
let me
range.
say it,
but if
please
there's a
don't.
showstopper,
I know.
everyone's
Then everybody's gonna
discouraged.
be like, "Well, Rick said in the dev stream, he said those."
So, wishful thinking is early May, I think, mid-May is probably more
There we
realistic.
Late May.
And if it comes out
Late May.
sooner, I'll
So
be
you know
pleasantly
what? It's gonna
surprised.
come out 1st of June.
Well,
Yeah, probably.
we can't commit to that date because
the Infected
show-stopping
just
bugs
released a huge
will,
update. Yeah, I'm gonna check that
you
out
know,
after
they-
this
they-
just to
they have
see
to
what
be
it.
fixed. It
I don't.
can't-
I might have heard of
You
it.
did not say
Pretty
May
up to
1st,
date on
stop it.
games, but I don't. It's not ringing a bell.
you know, but
But I
you know
might
it's getting
recognize
close
it
'cause
once
we're
I go
starting
look
this,
at
and
it.
we're only going to do
Yes.
2 or 3 more of them, so it is getting close. It's playing fantastic.
Is that a green light? Like
It's
that
got the best
Infected come from
progression. I
like
think
green
that
light Steam
the
or
best visuals and the best progression, and
For
I'm
sure.
noticing it. I'm noticing
early
it, I think
access or
well,
whatever?
even despite all the art, I think it performs better than Alpha 20 on my computer. So
June, yeah.
that's kind of fun.
June,
Well,
unfortunately.
that's really pretty good.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the whole game is starting to feel very cohesive. Before, I think there was kind of this system and that system, but everything feels glued together and more balanced. I think the overall experience is really nice now. Getting
Yes.
closer to
The,
where we
the
wanna
water
be.
the water collector can be built like a campfire. It requires you know, a gated item, water filtration, and enough other kind of devices
just
to
crude
to-
materials at that besides the water
to
filter.
craft it, and it takes a little while to get the water. We're not trying to make
Early
it,
access?
you know,
Okay, I
die of
think I
thirst all the
might
time. We're
have
just trying to make
seen a
water
little bit of it.
part of the
I don't think
survival
I
of
haven't played it,
and
but I might have seen a little bit of it. I'll definitely have to check it out though. Maybe we'll jump into it just for a
how do you
stream or
make a
something.
Molotov
Just
switch?
Yeah,
What?
might as
check it
well
out.
check it out. Right. Love games I don't know how to
Boy,
play.
I'm having a hard
yeah.
time reading.
Streams are like
going
free
so
form.
fast.
Yeah, we
Our
we need to
video
slow
stuff,
down chat
we do
just
like
a little bit
4
more,
videos a
because
week
everything is just flying
uploaded,
down.
but those are like
Everybody
more
with the first
pre-planned
through
and
the
like
letters A
series
through
based.
G can ask a question first.
I'm
They're the
sure they're
first
gonna
thing.
do that. We're like, wait a minute.
I don't think you're going to need 7 collectors to survive. I'm surviving without one, and I'm on.
No, you
level
don't
one.
even need
Planet
one.
Crafter?
There's trader water.
Okay,
traders
that
you
I've
can
definitely
buy.
heard of,
The vending
Planet
machines have been
Crafter.
stocked
No, I
with
think I've
more
seen
drinks
someone
and
else
better
I've
puts
seen-
videos
yeah.
up for that.
machines.
Planet Crafter.
So,
I haven't
you
played it though.
You find murky water in toilets.
I've definitely
and
seen
you
it,
can
though.
Boil that, and you're going to be fine. I don't even have one. I'm on day 3 or 4 on a new game. I don't have.
Put
I
that
don't
on
even
the
have my first
list.
new collector.
Planet Crafter and the
I'm
Infected.
fine. I haven't been having a problem at all. And I do mining and stuff, so and that burns up a lot of food, and I'm doing
Burning
okay.
it down now.
So if you blow it off, it'll be a problem, but if you focus on it, you'll be fine.
No boats.
There's been some updates to some of the textures, and I think there might be a new one because we deprecated some stuff. There might be 1 or 2 new textures that they're actually new, completely new. If don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case.
Will we ever see the hat that Lathan's wearing in game?
Yeah, the new character system is going to provide options for us to, get into, some additional skins in the game that could be, reasonably priced DLCs, if you will. We don't want to charge too much for that stuff once we get into it.
You know, listen to
Does
them.
the new
It's like,
Forge
how did
change
Ark
visually when you put
Ark's
the tools in it?
Ark's gonna charge you $60
will.
to rebuy the game with new
Oh, right,
graphics, and
well,
they're
I don't
still
know.
making
Actually,
7
are we doing
days.
that right at first?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, Joel.
God.
Did
I know it was talked about. Make it where
I know
whenever
that
you put the
I know that
tools
the
in, it
destroyed
would-
version and the old and the new version or the good version look different. But do you see if you have an anvil in there, for example, or
I
not?
thought that was in the plan. I just didn't know if we decided that
I
was
think-
coming in
We're not
21.
we haven't coded it yet, but I think the idea was when you install a mod, it shows a visual. And we're probably
Yeah.
going to do it on the campfire. But
Yeah,
I
have
don't
they
know about
changed the farming?
others.
Yeah. So yes, but not entirely sure on if
It might be
it's-
an Alpha 22 or
22.
3 thing when the visuals show up. I'm not sure where we're at on that and how long it'll take. But if we can squeeze it in quick, then we will.
So people ask about color tinting. Tons of the new models actually have tint options for placing, like if you go to a restaurant and there's booths, there's all those colors of custom, about 7, I think 5 or 7 colors of a lot of the new models.
Yeah, I saw that they had a lot of colors.
So, yeah,
Those
there's,
1,000 doors were
a lot of that
like
going on
30
for
different
the new model
colors.
art. Everything we do new that should have tint options does have tint options. And it doesn't look like glowing tint. It's done with proper technical art support,
Nice.
so it looks really nice.
So pink's
Yeah.
not going to look purple.
What version of Unity we're on the latest LTS? What number is it? Number
I don't even know.
He's like, why'd you even ask that question? Of course we
update
have.
the latest LTS this year. We did it, so we're on the
course
latest
it's the latest.
LTS.
Will
If
we
you're
ever get
familiar.
tier 7 tools and weapons? No, probably not.
No, we're
Straight
gonna,
up.
What's
I
a
don't
good
need-
question? Anyone got good questions?
So
Highly
performance on
recommend
Horde
the
Night.
Infected
There's
and
been a lot of optimizations to draw
VSync.
calls. The
I don't
AI
use VSync. I use
actually
G-Sync.
doesn't process as bad because the pathing
Made your
is
PC
actually
hot.
kind of done in been a lot of work to make AI pathing improve.
Bears, wolves, and scorpions. There's scorpions?
We think your Horde Night
Bears,
should have
wolves,
to
and
show some
scorpions disabled.
improvements with
I get what you're saying.
identical settings, but,
That's funny.
Everybody, the codes that
I'll
are
check
going
it out
are
though,
just,
definitely.
they're game keys for 7 days. It's not beta access. It's nothing like that. It's just,
Oh, it's just game keys?
well,
Oh.
don't own the game. You get a
You'll
full
get it.
copy of the game.
give it to somebody else that's a friend
Well,
if you
I
got
mean,
it
you
already.
probably won't have time because everybody's typing it into Steam all at once.
Ukrainian localization. We
Yeah,
support
you have
Russian,
to be instant on
but
that.
is Ukrainian different? All right, I don't know the difference there.
We're not giving a date on console release. We already talked about it, but yeah, we don't have a date. And even though Rick said it, I don't think we're putting in cow and chicken farming.
Cow and chicken farming, yeah.
And the chocolate milk recipe. Well, we might put
An-
that one in, but not the other
animal-
things because that's
anim-
ridiculous.
Yeah, I could
Cow
love a nice
taming
glass of
and
chocolate milk.
bull riding and the
Yeah.
chocolate milk recipe confirmed.
No new weapons.
Saying skills change.
Where'd you get your hat? Amazon.
Gosh,
Where'd
permadeath
you get your
feature.
hat? Amazon. Lovely.
We're restructuring the main menu in
I'll have
Alpha
to wait.
22 so that game options could, so that we can support more game options because we know that we've got our devs in the forums and if there's lots of great sort of simulation
I
changes
want to
to
play
add replay
X4,
value
but my
that we want to
PC.
continue to
Is
do.
X4 a plane game?
So folks can
Yep.
play the game.
Sounds
again
like
and
it.
make it harder.
X4.
Here's a good question.
think
You
it
were
might
saying
be.
skills
Not
change
sure,
what the
though.
vendors have. Does that mean each player has unique vendor stock?
No.
Lathan?
No, they do not.
So yeah, it's based on everyone's.
It only locks
stats.
down what you can see. So we added more items in, but then we lock it based off of basically like buckets. So when your loot stage is between this and this, you see these and so forth.
Oh,
It's almost
Sta-
kind of like
when
what
you-
they're saying.
When your sales stage is
space
between
game. Okay, yeah.
the
I think
number,
I'm
you're
familiar.
kind of bucketed with other people of some comparable sales stage.
Yeah.
I just tried what you call
The
it? What's
main
the other
point
space
is to
game
stop you from getting a
that
gyro
just
cup on
released?
PS2.
It just came out of early
You know,
access.
you need to be able to slowly progress through
forget the name
instead
of it.
hey, I can just get anything.
Played it the other day.
We're seeing 4 brownstone axes at level 100.
That too.
Space something.
That's it.
Permadeath mode is possible. There's been some
Forget what
changes
it's
to
called.
back to spawn
Or something
actually. That I
space.
think we forgot to mention. Isn't that new to this alpha where you can spawn your backpack
Yes.
as a and I love that one.
Yeah, we didn't even cover that one, but it's hard to because I don't ever die in the game.
Well, it's hard to because if you saw our working release notes, it's like 46 pages of stuff or something, and you're like, so we culled that down to kind of feature synopsis tonight and to better inform you of the high level features, but yeah, there's a spawn near backpack option. It kind of gives you a chance to kind of go get your backpack and not be 3 kilometers away and ready to rage quit.
Someone asked, can you disable the loot based on the perks thing if you don't want to find all shotguns? It's not that bad. It's just you're more likely to find a shotgun.
Everspace
or you're
too.
not gonna
That's
go
what it was. Everspace 2.
have
I
one
just
of those
played.
games where
like
I'm on day
yesterday.
60 and I still haven't found a good shotgun and I'm perked into shotguns. What it means is, you're more likely to find it, but you're still going to find everything else for sure.
So progression is based on learn by looting. Yeah. So this is a question. What does that mean for people either focus on base building before exploring, or if part of the team take care of the base. Well,
Depends
it
on
won't
what the
change your
base is.
game if you're never looting anything there, but because it's a loot focused feature. If you loot, you have a better chance to get the stuff you're perked into.
You're still
So-
going to find a bit of everything, though. So those other guys will get what they're looking for. If you're out looting stuff, it doesn't mean you're only going to find shotguns. It just means you're going to find shotgun stuff a little more frequently than you find everything else.
I mean, we don't really have a feature that. I mean, I don't know how you reward somebody who never loots, but other than hey, there isn't a comparable system.
Well, you'd
for
be
just
able to
if
buy
I
it.
build only.
If you build only, you could buy
Bandits
it.
are not going to be in A21.
No, but they're being worked on. There's models. There's some ducking cover mechanics. There's some different stuff that's being worked on there continuously by some of our
Why would you
folks
never
there.
loot? Why would you play this game and never loot?
We had them in there for a large part of the
It's
build.
gotta be
We just
weird.
took 'em out
Weird
Yeah.
not long ago,
We
so
wanted to ship 21 because we had so much content. And we thought, well,
I don't
and
believe in
so
stealing.
that's
It's the
why
apocalypse,
we're
dude.
doing that.
Yeah.
we
This
want them
and-
to be really great and polished.
Yeah.
So
Supposed to
we're holding them
survive.
back
Will you
until they
add
feel
Well,
awesome.
and we wanted
skill
them to
at the
work with
tracker
quests
based on the
also,
fact
and
that
like,
creatures
we
such as
want you-
chickens and
we wanna give
rabbits
you the
don't run
full
away?
bandit
Unless at level
treatment,
4.
not just
Yeah.
hey,
At level
they're
5
kind of a
aggressive
guy
mobs
who's out on the
don't attack
road. It
characters
doesn't really make any
until we
sense.
attack them.
We want them to really be a part of the world. So
Let me see.
Yeah, bandit camps and everything.
yeah,
Currently, the Forge does not function any differently as far as it's an upgrade to the model. You were talking about some improvements to some of those stations in a future alpha.
Oh, so the tracker.
Oh,
it's just a little bit
gotcha.
more
That's
a
yeah.
little more
Tr-
quiet.
Workshop
Quiet.
supports,
Yeah.
I'll
coming
ask him.
after
That's a
Core,
good question,
so
actually. Pan
around.
Jakub.
It's definitely
Sorry,
near
I'm
the
off
end,
at names
so.
if I'm
Pan
butchering that.
Jacob.
Jacob.
I don't know. I'll call
Jacob?
him Jacob.
Pan
I'm
Jacob.
just
not?
picking the questions I can actually read as they fly down the.
If you get to the scroll point,
I
you
asked
can
a
actually
question. I
stop
don't
it,
know if they'll answer.
Yeah.
which I've done.
It's a good question, though.
Meanwhile,
You cannot create fire traps against zombies. That's just an environment only
Yeah.
hazard.
we probably wouldn't rule that out for some future point. We know
Yeah.
easy code for us to
Currently,
do.
no.
Obviously, a cool idea, and we agree.
No working ovens or appliances.
Dogs will not be tameable.
Builders
A
would get
zombie
XP
dog
for
would be
upgrading,
awesome.
which
I'd
does
so
away
want a
with
zombie
progress.
dog.
Right?
Zombie
You still
dog
get
DLC.
a regular
for
wolf.
building.
Yeah.
We didn't take away any of the XP
Be like
balance there. All we did was say
what's that?
if you loot
Will
and you
Smith
perked into
zombie movie.
something, there's a better chance to
He's
get
got a
the
dog.
items that you perked into. That's
Legend,
all we're
I am
doing. We
Legend.
didn't take anything.
Oh,
away
yeah.
from the builder folks.
What's the dog's name in
If
Legend?
you're a miner, you're going to find pickaxes and chainsaws and those kind
dog?
of things more
I
frequently.
forget.
Oh,
than
yeah.
somebody who's
Is it really?
a killer.
I don't know. I'm just. I'm
Uses
just
That's the
guessing.
dog's name from. Is it Fallout?
For a good
Is it?
I think so. Or no, it's
Well,
meat.
they're
That was
making-
meat something meat. Ah, crap! I can't remember. Meat something. Yeah, it
Can't
is.
tame
It's
horses
dog.
in the
Sam.
game if there's no horses.
Sam.
Wait, no. Yeah.
That definitely sounds like something a modder should add in.
lobby interface for joining. Is the lobby interface. The lobby interface for finding multiplayer games doesn't. I don't believe there's any changes to 21 how that operates currently. There's some server XML changes, obviously, to make servers do a few different things. I can't remember all the server XML options that have gone into this.
I see no update on Steam.
We have.
It's
not
not. They
announced,
haven't released it
through
yet.
the weekend. Yeah.
No commentary gaming. The
I know
update
people
isn't
were
coming out
asking about
till
getting
what,
into
June?
it. We will post.
Yeah.
You'll see the post
Well,
on
they-
Twitter
yeah.
and forum and everything.
They say they
Yeah.
say
Said-
they're hopeful
What
in
feature
May,
of Alpha 20 are
mid-May,
you most confident?
but
and
it'll
proud of?
probably realistically be in like June.
Alpha 20 or 21.
21.
Okay. Go ahead.
What?
I like the new crafting system. I've never crafted so much stuff. You know, obviously I worked on it, so I'm biased, but I really like it. I think it's good.
I think that's it's really that's a really good feature, but I think the overall improvement to progression that feels tighter with sales stage, looting, and crafting combined, basically, so that you kind of you're getting stuff that you like. You're not getting stuff that's too high grade too fast. The biomes are more difficult and scale
hell
the
was that?
enemies if you go into the more difficult biomes. So all of that sort of progression based stuff, I think, has been a lot of care has been put and thought has been put into that as a whole, making the
The crafting
experience.
system is part of the progression. So yeah.
Yep. You know, I think the infestation quests are quite cool.
Yeah.
I mean, to name a few things, but you can't argue with the amount of content and new art and the beauty of the game. It's location wise, it's like the guys are doing so much cool stuff, you know, to locations, and you gotta love the new random gen. It's okay. Somebody's asking about consoles. We're looking at if we can support the old consoles. We haven't shut the door on that, but it's not looking good.
It's not.
Yeah.
But
So
we did bring up earlier that we were talking about working with Microsoft and
This is not on the
Sony
YouTube stream,
to try
just so
and
you
give
know.
discounts towards
This
the
is
new
on their
console.
stream, and I can't
Yeah.
get rid of it.
You can only track one recipe at a time.
None of us really play the mods. We make sure that most of the things we put in are easily moddable, but it's just not something we take the time to do.
We've gone through some painstaking processes there that
Favorite 7 days mod?
Have to go through
Apocalypse.
additional hoops for consoles because of the
Probably Darkness Falls.
certification processes with PlayStation and
They have some good
Microsoft,
what's that one? Is it
because you know
there's
it's not
one a
common
big
for
POI
games
one.
to necessarily
Glock did a
do
video
all
on.
the crazy stuff you can on PC. But our goal is to continue to support mods, and
Harold.
I don't know if
Just saw
curated
that.
mods will ever make it onto console for this game or not, but we definitely will see a thriving modding community for PC, and continue to go and continue to do everything we can to make the game be friendly to modding.
Hello, Pen. Greetings from America. Appreciate your greetings from Poland.
I think there's a way to gather water with a bucket still. I believe we didn't get rid of that, and because of the blocks trap the water better, the interactions with water as a whole are much more pleasant.
I haven't tried that. Darkness. Yeah, Darkness is super popular.
So you might be able to make a murky water pool that you could drink out of with your fist.
I think you could do
possibly.
that, or you could probably do the moat type of design if you want to kind of get involved with making a moat for your.
It's not going to give you an infinite water source for actual jars of murky water, though, that you have to boil or whatever.
Yeah.
Use the dew collector to get your water and go looting. You cannot craft jars to make other drinks like juice. The recipes have all been changed, they just don't have a jar in them anymore. So every recipe that had a jar, we just took it out. It's the same recipe.
Everybody can stop asking. The hat that I'm wearing is not RTFP merch. But if you all like it enough, I'm sure we
Why
can
does
ask
everyone
Desiree
want
to
the
make
hat
it
so bad?
RTFP merch, but it currently is not. Go on the forums and start requesting it, and we'll see.
Yeah, I think if you're playing
Yes,
Darkness,
that is
you
a
just
12
have
string
to
guitar
accept
behind
that
me.
you're gonna die a
And
lot.
a 6-string.
Yeah, you don't want to see my guitar wall.
Oh man, puts my collection and skills to shame. Put it that way.
I I'm like those guys that have 17 forges on their base, and only it's guitars.
Why do you need 17 forges? Same reason you need 17
One
guitars.
for each metal.
Because you can.
Exactly.
It's not hoarding if it's guitars. Multiplayer prefab editor. I believe that works for the host currently. You can edit together and connect.
I thought the level design's been doing it for a while. I thought.
Yeah. Yep.
You have the lore for Navigating locked down. It's really getting really close. I wrote over 1,000 lines of new dialogue. That'll be coming soon as well. Probably 22.
Everybody, the new character sets is in 22 as well.
Yeah, it's you can get a preview of that if you tune into the next stream next Wednesday night. As long as we can twist the arm of the character guys to show up to that stream.
Yes.
We did tons of work towards that player character system, but we couldn't. It did not align with the timing of the rest of these features for this build, as far as being a complete feature.
And once again, yeah, it's going to be 22. So even when we show it next week, it's still going to be 22.
I think there's some kind of like some fairly decent kind of mall type of spaces. You know, Hernan had this huge mall he did a long time ago, and it wouldn't surprise me if we end up with more of those type of big places and that fit into the largest POI bank that we can do. Do you think about a change for Unreal 5 engine?
That would be a hard change. No way.
Maybe someday for a sequel.
Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be like 7 Days Part 2. There's no
Maybe.
way they couldn't.
We've got a lot invested in this tech now, so
yes.
How we make stuff, how we build stuff.
No, there's probably not going to be traveling traders. Yeah, I feel like I'm just here shutting everybody's dreams down. Like,
not a bad idea.
No, none of that. No, no animal taming.
Traveling
no this.
trade.
No.
Yeah.
Well, enemies have health bars.
Be
now.
interesting.
I really am just shutting everybody down. Joel's supposed to be the mean one to everybody. What am I doing? Joel, start telling him no to stuff.
No. How are you guys so dapper? Well, it comes naturally. I don't know. Drink lots of Irish whiskey and walk your dogs every day.
There you go.
Or squat 370
Secret
for
to
10
life.
like I did today.
Huh?
Secret to life. Irish
Yeah, you
whiskey
can do
and
that
walk
too.
your dogs every day.
Yeah.
Oh man, God, I had this weird cough.
What do you say? Lathan's mom. Wait, are you going to add 2-seat vehicles? Not 22, but we've got a pretty interesting plan for some vehicle upgrades. We just don't know when we're going to do it, or if it's going to make gold even for sure. A lot of folks want us to go gold. A lot of they're putting pressure, and we feel that yeah, we want to go gold. We want the game to be the game we always wanted it to be, and so we're thinking about features and how to do a little bit of scope pruning. It's how we can deliver a console build that's great. Those are part of our goals. We want to build a cross-play PC console at some point. Wouldn't that be great to be able to play with your friends on a Daddy and have that persistent world experience? There's a lot of effort that goes into that technically, and you have to get the folks from Microsoft and Sony to agree to allow that to happen. So that all those things have to align, and you have to have the right technical folks working on it to be able to do that. And there's challenges like, can a 10K world be loaded on a console?
I've never heard of going gold in early access while still in alpha. Yeah, seriously.
Without running out of memory.
Though they've been in alpha for like 13 years. I feel like it's just part of the name at this point.
His
Right.
whole picture's gone. He's out of here.
He's the invisible man.
And you just turned
It got hot in my
52?
room.
Nice.
I had to turn on the fan. I was like, man.
Oh,
it's
turn
getting
on
a
the
little
fan.
Toasty.
Yeah, it's toasty in here too.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Answering
don't know
some
what
hot questions.
what happened back there when he did that.
I was like a
Probably took-
ninja. You didn't even know.
Oh, who knows what happened?
Happy birthday,
It's
Harry.
warm, everybody.
Happy
So don't judge
birthday.
me. I was trying to wear the hat to be, in character, and everything, and then it
Expanded
got warm in
inventory.
here. I had to.
They make mods for that.
Yes, we do like to rip out mechanics once in a while because sometimes they're not that good at mechanics.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're quite clunky. You may like the clunk, but we still want to make them better, even if you do like the clunk, and we think you'll like the improved versions of stuff that we do. Most of the time, that's been true. At least the player counts have confirmed that to be true almost every build cycle.
Fubar, just take off your pants. Who says I'm wearing pants, everybody?
Who says you're wearing them?
Yeah.
Somebody
don't
said
know
I
my
look like
life.
the Hound. Somebody said I look like the Hound from Game of Thrones. I had to Google it. Who the hell is Sandor Clegane?
I can kind of
Thanks,
see
man.
it. I mean,
Half your face was burnt.
yeah, without the
guess.
burnt part of your face, or I can kind of see it.
The Hound.
Wait, were you saying that he looks like it with the burnt part? I mean, with what was?
No, that would kind of
Ouch.
that would help. Next Halloween costume, there it is, the Hound.
Oh,
Yeah, you
you
could
get the
Oh, yeah.
prosthetic and everything. Come on,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
That's a fun game to play. Lathan would be. I know who he'd be. What's the character's name? The guy with
For
the
Lathan?
robe. Yeah.
You're
from Game
picking
of
the only
Thrones.
bald
Take the
person
head off
in
of you,
it.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, from Game of Thrones? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
know who he is.
He's like, let me just go through my Rolodex of bald people I know.
The guy who was castrated, who was a
Oh,
advisor.
yeah.
You
The
know,
wise. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
forgot his name, but
Right.
yeah.
The eunuch.
They've said it 100 times.
Oh,
Rick's a
what's
White
his
Walker.
name? Yeah.
I'm the White Walker. I'll take it, man.
Actually,
They're
with-
awesome.
With how the monitor is shining on your face, you look like a white. This is
Oh,
solid
let me
white
throw-
at the moment.
Let me throw my frozen toothpick and kill a dragon.
Oh yeah, spoilers, everybody.
Yeah.
We've talked about VR support.
Harold's
we
looking forward to
haven't
Homeworld
locked
3.
down
Was a big fan
our
of the first
decision
two.
on how we will implement something.
Hold on a
Homeworld
second.
3.
God, everybody's like,
Alright,
man,
I'll
I
write
gotta
that
turn on
down
the
too.
AC. It's hot. All three of us got up and. Yeah.
Oh,
This
that does
time of
look
year,
cool.
it's
Homeworld 3.
freezing at night and 85 during the day, so it's like the weather can't make up its mind. Don't know if you should have the heat on or the air conditioner.
Wow.
We're not doing any new weapons.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to play that.
Infinite World.
Infinite,
Probably
you
not doing
cannot
that
do
on-
an Infinite World.
Yeah, you realize that you could play for about a busy server can play for on a 10K world for a couple months and see. We had this app where this guy created it where you only see about 25% of the world actually uncovered on a busy server after a couple months.
Jeez.
Actually, with the chunk reset, if you turn that on, it probably wouldn't even be that bad to be on a bigger world, because you go over to this other side, and then the chunk reset may wipe out the place you were whenever you come back.
You
so
could,
it's kinda like,
yeah, you could do that or like level world instancing kind of stuff with a portal or something,
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
yeah.
7 days 2 feature right there.
Yep.
Yeah,
See, we're
'cause,
always planning it, everybody. This is it. You're in the planning phase right here, the trenches of it.
Yep. New animals to hunt and be hunted. Yep. Well,
Not much to say on that.
zombie models in the future. I don't know. If we've had some thoughts about sort of a progressive leveled zombie thing, and there's some ideas that we've had for a few more boss type zombies. But we've got a priority of the player character system and
Didn't like the
bandits
campaigns,
for
but
our
loved the skirmish modes.
character team that's keeping them busy,
Hmm.
and that we're committed to delivering.
Oh, it's an RTS. Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be some background story going on.
Yes.
Not
Yeah, I
good at
wrote a bunch of
RTSs. I've tried some
dialogue,
RTSs. I
so
am
there's
not good
a
at
lot of new
strategy
lore
like that.
that'll be coming, not in 21, but it's all written and really close to getting that done. So
Joel, where did you get that lady painting from?
that was actually a gift, and it is a painting by Carol Back.
Very nice.
All right. Nice. Can you pre-order the new version on consoles? As soon as that's possible. Yeah, we'd like to
Command
make that
Conquer and
happen.
StarCraft. Yeah, those were big back in the day.
But it wouldn't be, any sooner than a couple months before it's coming out. Wouldn't want to do something like a 6-month or 9-month pre-order or anything like that. That wouldn't be. A21 is optimized. New version of Unity, Windows, less draw calls. Some of the trees have been optimized. AI has kind of a throttling based on distance. AI pathing is handling many more paths per second. Use less memory. A variety of small
network optimizations.
Yeah, network optimizations to make them LOD.
Can we get the lady painting added in game?
There are a bunch of paintings in game,
They want your painting.
Get the lady painting.
My cat is in the game.
His cat is in
one
the
of
game?
my dogs.
That's awesome.
Cats.
Yeah. Cats in the
one
game?
Of my dogs
or a
is
painting
in the
of the
game,
cat?
Actually.
It's got to be a painting. I've never seen a
yeah,
cat in the game.
Right.
Lucky. Sasha's dog's in the game. A lot of the teams have pictures that have come through.
Yes, it is a Taylor 12-string guitar in my room.
It's a pricey guitar.
No Arnold impersonations tonight.
I got a 12-string. It's not a Taylor, though.
Get to the chopper!
Do you? There it is.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Come on, Lathan. Lathan,
No.
2 out of 3. Lathan's turn. Come on.
No. Someone
Come
has to
on.
keep this mature. How did that became me? I don't know.
Because everybody did one.
I don't think there's any farming.
If you guys in
changes,
chat
but
got
I
any
could be
questions,
wrong.
feel free to
But
throw
we've
them in.
changed so much,
I'll
so
ask
I'm
them.
not gonna say we didn't, but I don't.
If
think
you
we
want.
did.
The farming plot have
I think
offered.
we might have changed the farming perk a little bit. I can't remember.
I think there's some more shapes added to the farming plot helper, so you can actually build. Like,
I
Oh,
love
you
how
can make
everyone's
nicer
still pushing the
planners
thick
and stuff,
44
Yeah,
commemorative zombie.
But you
Yeah,
are gonna have
absolutely.
to
Or
restart
trader.
Worlds
Yeah.
when we
Oh,
go
and
to
Totally should be.
Right.
In a coming stream, Alan will be talking.
Dude, I found
about
7 days because of Neebs Gaming.
tons and tons of block shapes and creative menu type of stuff, or helpers to do furniture, etc. Because with all the new art, I'm sure most of it is made it in. There's a lot of new shapes architecturally that can be done, and a lot of new models that you can kind of
Rather have
to
the teddy
decorate
bear
your
return
bases,
the more adult
etc.
stuff.
Tons of that stuff that we didn't mention tonight has been added. Way too many to mention, but Alan can go maybe into another stream a little more in depth on that.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if Trader Jen's was updated.
Yes.
Completely redid her POI, so yes.
Fantastic.
All 5 of them
Can't wait.
have really nice
Very
looking,
excited.
sort of a lot of art and larger POIs.
I thought he was gonna say something else.
Yeah,
More indicative of the
very nice looking
functionality
She
of
is,
the story and what they
yeah.
specialize in.
We'll say it. We'll call
we
it
do
art.
want to save some things for you to explore on your own. That's why we didn't show Trader Jen or the other traders. We want there to still be some sort of surprises for you.
You know, there does need to be a pimp zombie. I do.
There
I
really
agree.
does.
I agree with that one.
There really does. I think it should be like one of those, like the loot goblins or whatever, in a lot of games where you hit them and then they drop coins or whatever, and you chase them down. They call
There
them
we
a lot
go.
of different things in games.
Wielding
Very rare spawn.
wielding a
There's a
cane.
question from Pan Jacob.
Yeah, and if you
Ugh.
you get lucky, he does a drop where you can get that
What
powerful
if the
cane
base
as a
skills
melee
like
weapon.
strength, intelligence, detected would grow on their
How
own?
many shapes do we
players'
have now?
actions
You
plus
know,
using
this is gonna
skill
steal it.
points
No,
such
it's-
as
2,000 or something.
Yeah, that's
such
a
thing
lot.
possible in the
And
future?
then
That's a good
The
question.
cosmetics with all the variants of like,
So
hey, I
just
can
the
do
more
a
you like,
couch that's
more you
blue,
swing at a zombie, like
brown,
this,
red,
more your
green,
swing
yellow.
strength is, kind of thing.
You know, the tinning offers a ton of customization there.
I
too.
think actually did they add that, or was that the stat, or was it
We
only
will
book based?
probably
Because
not see
they
animal taming,
they
everybody.
redid the skill system
Or
like a
animal
lot.
No,
Hmm.
that's too OP.
Let me rephrase it, but I think
Go hunting.
Go hunting. Please fix the. Anyway, wow. I think we're about to that point for
sure.
me.
Yeah.
We're two
Alright.
2.5 hours in.
Sure.
We want to save some information for the next streams, and
So
let
everybody
the other-
keep in mind, we are not going to be doing Q&As on the next streams. So the next ones will be purely showing off. We're hopefully going to show off a ton of art. And the next one,
sorry.
the next
Don't
one
get to
after
ask a
that,
question.
We'll try to show off a bunch of the levels.
they get us all in
Show
slow
off some
mo.
new POIs. Maybe they can talk about why they set up different things, how they did, their processes. And
I'll throw it
then-
in anyways.
I don't know
Maybe
if we're
let
doing
it go.
another one after that. We're gonna have to talk about the last one.
But I think they did a whole
yeah,
revamp. It's probably at the
we'll stay
midsection
tuned.
of the
It's
stream.
Experimental's coming. You know, we're on the
Because the
final
points they
stretch
did
here
it like
for Alpha
individually.
21, and,
Like you have
wait
pickaxe
to get
skill
feedback from
and
you guys.
club skill, like
We
everything's
think
separate,
you're
and it
gonna
went
like
up to
it a
100.
lot.
So I think they might
It's
have
got me
done what
playing
you
maybe
said,
one of the longer games I have in a long
unless I just
time.
misunderstood it and you still have to use skill books.
says
But
a lot
that's what
'cause
I
I'm
thought they
impatient.
did.
Well, cool. Well, yeah, thank you guys for being here. So we are going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'm going to go ahead and rate us out to one of the streamers who's actually testing out the Twitch integration for us. So please stick
Oh.
around for the raid. You can go
Twitch
check out the
integration.
things we talked about a little earlier on. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great night.
Hey, thank you all.
Thanks, everybody.
Hey.
Stay tuned next week.
Yep.
Come
Next
visit.
week.
Thanks.
Come meet
All
the
right.
artists.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, and that's it for the live stream.
Yeah, Jiggy. They're hoping.
Base
Stream
skills
is
are
still
raised
going?
by only one. What the
Is
hell?
it
Shut up.
glorious? I'm looking
Jiggy,
forward
they're
to
hoping
watching
May,
Floyd.
but they'll probably be in June.
How do I?
We're guessing.
How do
It's
I
all
get out
guessing.
of this?
Or
I just go here. All right, good. Yeah, it's probably going to be out in June. No problem, Harold. Yeah, I figured a lot of people wouldn't know this was on Twitch, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Things need to get attention on YouTube too. Twitch isn't going to be around forever. I know that. But yeah, thanks for joining us on the live stream. I think we're going to try to do more of stuff like this where it's like gaming news related kind of stuff. And yeah. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the future. Thank you
See
so
ya.
much for joining.
Have a great day. Have a great night.
Yeah. See you next time.